What is up, everybody? Hello, happy Saturday, everybody. How are you guys doing? How's everybody's Veterans Day weekend going? What is up? What is up? What is up? All right. So today, we're just gonna play some Spider-Man 2. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing particularly crazy happening this stream. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We got Nerdy John and call, so I'm gonna undeafen and bring him in. Yo, what's up?
Oh, sorry. I thought that was you on stream for a second still.
Wow.
Hey, Nick, how
Wow.
you doing?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm about to play some Spider-Man. That's about
Uh,
it.
I I know this is supposed to be like a chill type stream, but literally there's breaking news going on right now.
What's the breaking news?
Cud Logic got copyright struck on his
By
stream
Dark.
covering Dark Viper's video.
Yes, I heard. I saw that. I haven't looked into it yet.
So, Nick and Keem both donated asking him what's going on, and Dark Viper basically gave them non-answers, and he said to Team, "You know what? I might DM you."
I might DM you to talk about this. Damn. So, is it over for Dark Gaper?
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Maybe because people are speculating that it might have been a third party, but like, who else would have access to like being able to strike for his videos? Because like you can do that with like music videos. I know people have been able to do that with music, right? But like, just regular videos are a separate thing entirely.
Yeah. No, I don't know. That it definitely seems like Dark Viper was responsible for it, but I guess, I mean, you know, give him a chance to explain himself or whatever.
I want a chance to say goodbye.
Yeah, I'm anticipating this response.
I don't know much about Dark Viper. I just know he has a very annoying voice. That's all I know about him.
Dude, he's a schizo. He compared people reacting to content to like someone being Bill Cosby'd at a party.
That's an accurate that's a pretty accurate and not over the top comparison.
No, yeah, and then when like Nick like made fun of him for it, he doubled down saying, "Well, both events happened without the person's consent."
I mean, he's not wrong, but he might be insane. Wingsky says, if I say what I have to say about veterans, I'll be suspended for 6 months. Yeah. Okay, buddy.
Take your seats.
So I've already beaten this game twice. And I've 100%ed the game twice as well.
Okay. What is Miles Morales?
What do you mean, what is Miles Morales?
Good morning.
Is Miles like, you know, the stupid debate that's been going on Twitter, being like, Miles Morales isn't Spider-Man.
I mean, yeah, he's Spider-Man. He's just, he's hashtag not my Spider. No, I'm just kidding. Miles Morales is fine. I will say this is probably my least favorite iteration of him, and he's still good in this, but I just think he's better written both in the comics and in
the movie.
In the movie, like this one is a little too bland, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Well, if they are gonna make him the main Spider-Man in the next game, maybe they can use that to flesh him out more.
I feel like they can't make him the next Spider-Man, the main Spider-Man in the next game, because they still have to do the Green Goblin story.
Now, surface tension is all about
True.
Like, I feel like they're jumping the gun with it. Like, I don't have a problem with him being the main Spider-Man, but you gotta finish what you started first. Also, his costume at the end of the game is fucking god-awful. And I'm glad
everyone seems to be able to agree on that.
I'm glad that this is like a unanimous thing, because there's things like some people are like, oh no, the Miles Morales game story is actually good, and it's like, I don't know about that. Even for like Amber from Invincible, there are there's a handful of people that defend her. Although I don't know if you're caught up with Invincible season 2.
I have not yet. Okay.
So far I can say that it seems like their solution to her character flaws is to just have her be less abrasive, which is already being a huge improvement. That's about
Yeah,
as much as
well,
I can say without spoilers.
In the comic, Amber was kind of like she was just
The girlfriend. Yeah, I know. And I'm fine with them changing it because I mean I don't have a connection to the comic. And from everybody I've heard, including the comic fans, they all agree that for the most part, the show is an improvement on the comic.
Yeah, and like maybe I misinterpreted it wrong, but I never got that we were supposed to take Amber's side. It's
Well, that's what
throughout the show.
I don't think that's exactly right because if you remember, when he's venting to both Amber and his friend, what is his name, William?
His gay best friend.
Yeah, both of them take Amber's side. So to me, that's the show saying that Amber's in the right, which is retarded. Nobody believes that, but you know that's what the show's basically kind of saying.
Yeah.
This
And then she tried to make him feel bad for being a superhero. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, because her thing was like, I'm not mad at you because you didn't tell me. I'm mad at you because you think I'm dumb. You thought I wouldn't find out, or some dumb shit like that. Or that, like, oh, you couldn't trust me. It's like, what are you talking about?
According
You
to
dumb
witnesses,
bitch.
he was running down Broadway yelling nonsense.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that they forget some other stuff that happens in the
He
comics.
just exploded.
Because, oh boy, it's not as bad as our Mark Miller comic,
I've
but
seen people lose
Jesus
their
Christ, he
hope-
goes in some different directions.
I hope they do the R word thing.
No, don't, Jesus Christ, no.
That's an important topic to talk about. Men R word is like, you know,
Yeah.
it's
well,
a tough
like,
topic, but it's
I
important.
agree with you, but like how it's treated afterwards in the comics is kind of like.
What? Saying that she's hot, so it's okay?
Well, for one, they kind of.
I don't know how they're treated in the comic, to be honest.
So,
I just know it happens.
How, she's basically rewarded, right? Because she gets to keep the offspring that she has with Mark, and then she settles down with a human dude, and they have kids. And she never faces any repercussions other than Omni-Man saying that he's gonna bash her skull if she like does it again.
I mean, I'm sure they'll adjust that, right? If they're gonna do that. But that's probably not even gonna be in this season or even the next season. Isn't that like really late into the comic?
Kind of, sort of. Yeah, I mean, there is a couple arcs.
Like there's what 100
the
something.
story.
There's 100 something volumes. That's probably in like the latter half, no?
Oh yeah. I mean, this story lasted from like early 2000s to like 2018.
Yeah. So the show's probably gonna have like 6-7 seasons if they want to do the whole story. So we don't have to worry about that anytime soon.
Must be more of a Pilates guy.
One thing people are like all realizing apparently is that his name is not Angstrom Levy. It's Angstrom. Sorry. What is it? It's that people thought his name was Angstrom Levy, but it's Angstrom Levi or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Or Levy
when
or
it-
something. So it's different.
Yeah. Obviously, when you're working with a comic medium, you're gonna pronounce names weird at first until you hear their actual pronunciation.
Well, just his. I've seen the name Levy before, but it's usually pronounced Levy or Levy. No, it is. Oh my God! Now I'm getting confused. There is a way. Now I don't even remember how I used to pronounce it. I need to look it up.
So, question. So, like, have they released all of season 2, or
No.
is it like?
So they're
okay,
releasing
weekly episodes.
one weekly episodes, but they're only doing 4 episodes, and then early next year they're gonna do the other 4.
Gotcha. I know they're probably not gonna do it, but the Spider-Man crossover that Invincible did was pretty decent.
There's a lot of evidence that they might.
You know, there's also a Superman crossover. I don't think it was as good, but still a fun one, considering that Omni-Man is based off Superman.
Yeah. No, yeah, like, cause one of the voice actors that was on like that's like Josh Keaton. He's like on the list of voice actors, so a lot of people think he's gonna voice Spider-Man again.
I'm just running back right now.
Because he voiced him in the Spectacular Spider-Man comic. I would love to see Spider-Man show up.
Sound good?
My hands are cold, so fucked for being out of the cold. What game did you watch that your team won? I was at a Thanksgiving party
Otto's old research really came through for these arms.
with my family just now. And we were watching the UM game. Unfortunately, UM lost because the game was rigged, obviously.
Getting expelled? Hey, you're just cutting class.
Did you watch the Boogie?
Citywide emergency.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Hold on, give me a second.
Holy crap. Update. I have just received a second email from YouTube. Dark Viper attempted to strike both streams of my coverage and the edited video of my coverage. Fortunately,
fuck?
it seems to have knocked back by YouTube. So he did receive a strike, but it seems like not all the strikes went through, which is kind of a good thing because obviously it sucks that he got striked, but it could have been worse.
Did you watch Boogie 2? I have not watched. Oh, excuse me. I have not watched the documentary. I was actually considering like live watching it for the stream today, but I wanted to actually. I just wanted to play the game and get the story played through on my channel. But I was watching Destiny's coverage of the documentary, like him reacting to it. Did you see the second debate between Hassan and Ethan?
I saw screenshots of it looked like Ethan crying, but I thought those were edited.
No, he did end up crying. I actually felt bad for Ethan. Cause I don't feel bad for Ethan because from whatever happens with his audience, because he cultivated that, right? But basically, Ethan was like kind of like, even if he doesn't realize it, he was kind of like dealing with the fact that he has to realize that someone that he considers a friend doesn't actually give a fuck about him and doesn't actually have his back. And that's like a, you know, for anybody that's had to deal with stuff like that, that's a pretty tough thing to have to realize.
Yeah, his friend wants him dead.
I wouldn't go that far, but you know, basically like it reached a point near the end where it was near the end where basically Ethan like tells Hassan like, do you like not like, he was like saying, do you not moderate your chat? Like, do you not see them calling me like racist and stuff like that? And Hassan was like being all dodgy about it. He was like, you know, like I got like 30,000 people here, you know, I can't control the things they're saying. And so Ethan was like, do you not have mods? Like, you know.
Oh, I love it. I love it when it's turned against him. Oh, I can control what everyone's saying. But then when it's people he hates or like people who are like slightly conservative, why are you just letting people say these?
No, yeah, 100%. Like, if you were to ask Hassan, oh, does Nick Fuentes have control over his audience? He would 1000% say yes. Even though Nick Fuentes' audience is like a fraction of what Hassan's is.
Thought I lost you there. Can't get rid of me that easy.
And he was also like, Ethan was even seeing comments from like Hassan's own mods that were basically like all shitting on Ethan and calling him all sorts of terrible things. And again, like, Hassan just wasn't doing anything about it.
Yankee knows all. Plus, we were super weird in class earlier. Knew I never should have taught it again.
No, yeah, and like I know like Hassan claims that he's banned these people, but I press X out. Like, he has people in his chat saying, well, of course the media in America supports Israel. It's because of who controls the media.
Yeah. And then also, what else? There was one more thing that happened too. Oh yeah, apparently, I haven't seen this yet, but Destiny, again, he's been covering all of this. Apparently, from what I understand from before watching the video, is that Hassan is claiming that he was hate rated and that no one from his actual audience was saying anything bad about Ethan, when there was clearly evidence that his own mods were saying terrible things about Ethan. And Frogan in Hassan's Discord was also leading the charge in like the hate. So, for all the people that hate on me and say I'm bad at video games, I'm playing this in ultimate mode right now, okay? But I do have one change in the ultimate mode. On the difficulty modifier, I did put the enemy HP low, but that's because, in my opinion, enemies having a high amount of HP does not make a game harder. It just makes it boring and annoying.
There is no other way.
Like, a game's difficulty shouldn't be based on, like, the damage sponge that is the enemies. It should be based on, like, how difficult the enemies are to deal with. Which is why I think one of the best hard difficulty modes in any game is Kingdom Hearts 2's critical mode. Because in that mode, yes, you do take, like, extra damage from enemies. Like, you get 50% more damage, but also you do 50% extra damage to enemies. Or something like that. I don't know the exact amount. Maybe bad at video games, but you have a variety in gaming that tipster. That you have more variety in gaming than tipster, so that offsets. Damn. So you're saying I'm a true gamer? Is that what you're saying, Wink?
Hashtag.
Hashtag true gamer. Oh shit! I'm getting my ass beat. I wasn't paying attention.
Hey yo.
Yeah, this stream is probably gonna be like 2 hours at most.
Also, sorry if I seem a little bit spurgy. I'm trying to actively like keep out with this Chud Logic and Dark Viper stuff.
No, you're good.
Keep it moving, Miles.
I just wanted a regular life.
You can still have one.
It's too late now.
Sandman
Also, I
is so
have
sad boy.
confirmed that.
Oh man.
Okay, what?
Oh, Chud was able to confirm that it was Dark Viper's email, so it was him.
Damn. What's Dark Viper's response gonna be? You know, it's always the same type of people who end up DMCAing others. I'm waiting. You know, at least we can give Tipster credit on that. He hasn't DMCA'd anyone that's shit talked him.
I know.
He hasn't fallen that far down
I'm
yet.
heading downtown to help coordinate resources and supplies.
Well, I think this kind of destroys all of his arguments because, like, for the past 2 years,
But New York
he's done nothing but do like this hardline campaign against all reaction content
careful.
and talks about true fair use and all that. I think this hurts him.
Yeah, because I'm... So the thing is, Destiny's made a decent argument where if you truly feel that someone is, like, stealing your content and not reacting to it, then why not just DMCA them? And the reason most people give is that when you DMCA someone, it gets dodgy. You know, there's people that'll be like, oh, that's against freedom of speech or whatever. But I kind of am in the middle on that. Like, if someone is literally just, like, sitting there reacting to your shit and they're not giving you credit and you're not happy with it, then yeah, you should just DMCA them. Because you have that ability to do it, right? Oh shit. But I assume, because I've watched Chud Logic's content many times before, I assume Chud Logic didn't just sit there and react to Dark Viper's content with no commentary at all.
No, you know what it was? It was probably like he made because like Chud Logic's a pretty edgy boy for being
yeah.
like a semi-leftist. He's an edgy boy.
He's great.
And-
I love him.
Oh no, I've actually like. Unfortunately, like not everything he covers is like my cup of tea. But
Yeah,
when he's
same.
covering something I'm interested in, oh my god, I love his content.
I'm really hoping that when I release the parody on President Sunday, because there's a verse there about Chud Logic, I really hope
yeah?
that Chud Logic like watches or reacts to the parody. That'd be great.
Did we do it?
Nice, yeah, it would be awesome.
I'm gonna have like the thumbnail. I'm having it be done by B, and it's basically gonna be President Sunday running, right? And then in the sky, there's gonna be like, you know, the visions of Destiny and Chud Logic hovering over him. All right, guys, we're in the scene that made YMS quit this game.
Oh, I saw that clip.
That was so
Like-
stupid.
They're flying, but we're not
Like, I get it, dude. You're like, haha, I like real cinema. I don't like Marvel and comic book movies. What do you expect when you play a game, right?
Well, the thing is that there are like times where like characters are like woohoo, and it's like, what the? Why are you woohooing? Like a perfect example of that is in Captain Marvel. She's like destroying all the Kree ships, which, if you don't remember, the Kree were literally her partners not even a day ago. And now she's like gleefully killing them all. And she's like, woohoo! And in that, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a weird woohoo. But the context for this woohoo is that Peter's like, oh, I'm falling potentially to my death, and I'm gonna use this technology that we haven't even tested yet. And it worked. So he's like, woo! Like, he's like, oh, fuck, I'm not gonna die. Like,
I'm a genius.
Like, and you know, like, and the thing that sucks to me is that YMS isn't even the kind of critic that he's, like, above comic book movies, right? Like, he actually liked No Way Home. He's given good reviews to, like, comic book movies before. Like, he's not above it, necessarily. But he's just, like, I don't know, maybe he was just in a really bad mood or something, but he was, like, so quick to throw the game away over just a woohoo scene. It's, like, so dumb.
Now, what do you think about the game being only, what was it, like 12 hours long?
It is. It's more than that. But the game's about as long as the first game, pretty much, and that includes 100%ing it. Like, it's pretty much exactly the same amount. I was kind of hoping it would at least be like not too much longer. Like, I don't need like a. I mean, obviously I'd be happy because I love Spider-Man and I'll play it as long as there's more content coming out. But you know, I didn't need like a 100 hour epic, right? Like, if they would have just done like a good, like just an extra 10 hours of content, I would have really liked that. And what would have definitely helped with that is if it released with New Game Plus, you know?
Right.
But
wait, there's no New Game Plus yet?
No, they said it would be coming out before the year ends. My prediction is that it'll be released and announced at the Game Awards, along with that DLC will be announced at the Game Awards as well. And
I think that's kind of.
And if we get any Wolverine announcements, it'll only be like shit. If we get any Wolverine announcements, it'll probably be a teaser or a reveal of Wolverine's character design, but that's probably gonna be it.
Maybe it's just cause like I was spoiled with like old school RPGs that had New Game Plus, but like how hard is it to implement like a New Game Plus feature like on launch?
I honestly think this game might have, because this game also came out pretty buggy too. I think this game needed like another 2.
Oh yeah, Spider-Q.
Yep. I think this game definitely needed another like 2 months in the oven. But I think
you think it was like Sony being like, release the game?
Well, yeah, because the game I mean, it had been 5 years since the first game, and they probably wanted to release it by October in order to match the whole like Venom is kind of scary. Also, what's up, Sherry?
Plus for the I mean not Halloween, for the holiday sales too, because like, oh boy, the game's out, I need to get it for Christmas.
Yeah. That's probably why they'll have the announcement at the Game Awards for the DLC. That way it's in time for people to buy the Ultimate Edition of the game. That way they can get all the DLC and shit. How are you today, Sherry? Why?
I'm doing good. The moment I got home from work, my brother asked me to drive him to Little Caesars.
Little Caesars.
Well, you know what? My opinion on Little Caesars has changed. I still think it's like probably the worst of the chain pizza places, but it's definitely better than what it was when I was like in high school. Because I remember, like, you know, band practice. What are we gonna eat? Well, obviously we're all broke. So what are we gonna spend money on? Let's get 3 boxes of Little Caesars. Bam, easy, $15. And I, you know, at first it was like, okay, whatever, it's cheap food. When I tell you, by the time we graduated high school, I would literally be like, I'll put in the extra money. Can we please get anything other? Can we get Papa John's, please? Like, can we get something that's not Little Caesars? I got so sick of that. But I think
better
they,
pizza.
I think Little Caesars did change their recipe or something, like in the mid 2010s, because now it's very. If you've ever had Little Caesars from, like, early 2010 and before, you can tell it's obviously different than what it used to be.
Wait, holy crap! Are you saying it's improved? That's kind of scary.
It has improved, not by a lot, but it's definitely improved. They upped the price too. Yeah, they upped the price a bit, but it's still a cheaper option.
Yeah, my brother was drunk, so that's what he ordered.
I don't know. We got this like there. We have this local pizza place nearby, and it, like, oh my god, like it has perfect melted cheese. Like it like the pull apart.
We had this place where I used to live, and they would sell you pieces of pizza that were probably the length of my forearm.
Whoa! So they sold it by
And
the
they were
slice.
Huge. Yes, these slices were huge. It was probably the equivalent of eating 3 pieces of pizza.
Oh, so Mike, I wanted to get your opinion on this.
No more
So,
questions.
Oh. Wow, I'm sorry, Mr. Big Star.
Sherry, you have to be nice to me. You know that, right?
Oh, you changed PFP?
Oh, I don't even know what you said. Your mouth was full.
Hey, brave, hey.
Did you change your PFP?
Did I change my PF? Yeah, I did. I changed it as soon as I was able to. I changed it on like the 8th.
Okay.
You don't even pay attention, Sherry. All right. Anyways. Oh, Sherry,
No,
did you
I
see
don't.
the?
Mike has feelings, don't you know?
Yeah, I have feelings, Sherry. All right. I feel. What is it that Peter Parker says? Punch me, I bleed.
Oh my god.
He says something like
How that
that.
works?
What do you mean? That's not how that works. I
Oh,
guess.
are you
Well, it
ta- I
depends
think-
where you.
oh,
It depends where you
which
punch
Sam
me.
Raimi movie is that from?
What is what from?
Punch Me, I Bleed. I swear that's
That's
from,
from
a Sam
Spider-Man
Raimi
2.
movie.
That's from Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
He's like talking to Mary Jane. This is after he lost his.
how that works.
This is after he lost his powers, and he's like telling him like, I can be there now. Like, I'm here for you now. And he's like, punch me, I bleed. What do you mean? It depends where you punch me. If you punch me in the nose, I'll probably bleed.
I know.
Yeah.
The whole city's telecom network is down. What's happening to the request?
Not that you would ever punch me,
They're
right,
all
Sherry?
compute, but wait. I'm gonna try a workaround. Fast.
Not.
Spider-Man, he is done so dirty in terms of like power scaling.
Right before the app went down,
Like,
I saw a request
and like
for
Stan,
help from
Stan Lee,
Broadway.
credit said it himself. Like,
There now.
whoever the writer is determines who's gonna win the fight, right?
Yeah.
But like, you know, like I've seen several comics where like Peter, you know, he might get gang up on by like some low-level street thugs with no power, so he just got bats and they're able to whack him. But then he's able to like hold his own against like Thanos for like 2 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, this version of Peter Parker is pretty powerful, honestly.
Yeah. Actually, did you see in order to promote the game? I don't think not this recent game, but like they've been having this version of Spider-Man in comics off and on. Him and the main universe Spider-Man actually went to a universe where Peter never got the powers, but the robbery still happened, and so Uncle Ben still died. But he became homeless, and he was not visiting Aunt May because he was worried that she would be ashamed of him, and this is like post game Spider-Man, so he's like, you know, it's best that you go see her now before it's too late.
Damn, that's just sad.
And this startup gave us permission.
Way to bring the mood
It's
down,
hopeful, I
John.
swear. No, it's hopeful. It's hopeful because he's giving this Peter hope, the homeless Peter.
Yeah,
No
but
job.
Okay,
Yeah, there's no hope for the homeless one.
Printer built into your web shooters, right?
You know that right there just proves that like it's not the powers, it's just Peter Parker throughout all of time.
No, he just got
in
he
the
has
multiverse.
shit luck. His whole it doesn't matter like what powers he has. Like whenever someone's like, "Oh, would you want the powers of Spider-Man?" I'm like, "Do I get the luck of Spider-Man?" Because
Yeah.
then I don't think I want his powers, honestly.
Focused relay
Dude, okay, I know they made Miguel from the movie an angst fest, okay, but like like especially like 90s comic book Miguel
so wholesome.
had a pretty decent life, all things considered.
Yeah.
There's a lot of competing
Oh,
signals
Sherry,
out
did you see
there. So
the
try to follow path
pumpkin
that Mark
cheesecake
advised.
that I posted?
It'll give us a clearer signal.
Yes, I did.
How did it look?
It looked pretty good. You did a good job.
Yeah, everyone loved it. Even when they were like too full to like actually like eat it at the moment, they made sure to take some with them home. And I still have some. I'll probably have some after the stream.
Let me notify the app users.
Ever since my mom started making that, that's been like my favorite thing to have every
Reports should
Thanksgiving.
start coming in any minute now.
You know what's better than pumpkin pie?
What, Sherry?
We did it.
Sweet potato pie.
Yes, we've had this discussion before. But
It's okay to have a wrong opinion,
but
Sherry.
pumpkin cheesecake is better than both of them.
John, I don't have the wrong opinion.
You're a woman, you automatically have the wrong opinion.
Would you want
But
Spider-Man's
women belong in the kitchen, so I have the right opinion.
Would you want Spider-Man's power if it meant you had his love life? Well, if I have his love life without his luck, then yes. Because then I
Dude,
could probably manage it.
Okay, I'm just saying, Peter W. Riz, okay, that man's bagged
Catwoman.
sorry, no,
Oh, Black Cat, my
no,
bad.
wait, Black Cat, yeah, that's why I was trying to correct myself, but then you said the name. Black Cat, Captain Marvel, okay, MJ, Gwen Stacy,
Gwen Lazy.
Black Widow, She-Hulk.
Damn, She-Hulk. Now that's something else. She-Hulk's tall.
I'm just saying that man's bagged a lot.
How
of
tall
baddies.
is She-Hulk? She's gotta be like 7 feet tall, no?
Well, Peter's acrobatic.
Well, no, I'm just saying that's a positive.
Hey,
What?
if there's a will, there's a way
There's
to
a
climb the
way.
mountain.
That's I agree. It's in a man's duty to conquer the mountain, don't you know?
Oh, and Silk, she's basically, her backstory is she got bitten by the same exact spider that Peter did, and so they have like some sort of insatiable connection with each other.
I thought Silk was Miles' girlfriend or something like that.
No, I mean maybe they did that in the recent comics, but like when she was introduced,
That's
she
what I
was
was
like
told.
a hook. She's a hookup for Peter.
I wonder, they're probably gonna introduce, because spoilers for this game, guys. They hint, well, they you don't even see her face. Like, I don't even know if they have a design for her ready yet, but she's basically, her name, like Cindy, is mentioned at the end, at the very, very end of the extra credit scene. So I'm assuming she will make like a full appearance in the DLC, and then they're probably gonna have a side game, like another Miles Morales side game, where she like starts training or whatever. Although I would actually really like a side game where it's a prequel game and we get to play as like Peter Parker, like while he's still in high school, especially since now they have the model, his high school like model.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There. Crime report just came in.
Oh yeah.
Vicky
He's
says
also bagged.
pecan
Oops, sorry.
pecan pie is the best overall. I don't know about that.
In the Ultimate Universe, he got with Katie Pride.
We got plenty of time. Cops are busy.
Yeah, from X-Men, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, load 'em up.
Pecan is the favorite of anyone who really, really likes sugar.
I mean, I like
Because
pecan.
that's pretty
but
much all pecan pie is.
It's not just sugar.
We got this.
Let's see.
Like
He's got.
sugar-coated pecans
There you go.
in caramel syrup, essentially.
What's wrong with
He's
that?
actually gotten with Yuri before too.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a lot of sugar.
Almost home already? Nice. Moving forward, they want to keep Miles as Spider-Man, so they'll go back to high school with Peter. Yeah, I doubt it too. It was kind of a hope of mine, but now that they've like officially announced that he is gonna be the main Spider-Man, I doubt they'll do that.
Nah, see what's gonna happen is they're gonna have him like they're gonna have Mephisto appear, and they're gonna like, Peter, do you want your Aunt May back?
I want
All you have to
Mephisto
do-
as far away from this game series as possible.
That was a big cruise. Taking advantage
All
of
you
the
have to
city's
do is just
Nah.
give up that relationship with
more of them coming.
with.
I can bring back Aunt May, who's been dead for over 2 years, in exchange for your budding relationship with your girlfriend. Well, now that's a deal.
Oh my god! Like the setup for that in the comics was so stupid because she was dying by a bullet, which anyone in the Marvel universe could have cured.
Yeah, but apparently, like, everyone you went to, Doctor Strange, Iron Man, no one could fix it. And it's like,
Even Doctor Doom.
yeah. Even Doctor Doom. It's like, yeah, no, I can't help you, buddy. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like a good writer would have done with that is like Doctor Doom. He would have said, "Yes, I can help you," but then like make her into like a cyborg that Peter has to like fight. And,
Or like tell
restore her
Peter, like, oh,
humanity.
if you want me to help you, then you have to work with me to like destroy the Fantastic Four, or something like that.
Yeah, or like steal something from the Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Which, you know, obviously Peter wouldn't do.
Rhetorical question.
Got it. That one time we were playing a board game at your place.
Although
and we kept
that comic book did give us one good thing. Another epic post-Civil War beatdown from Tony.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, kids, many of the writers from Marvel did not like the ending of the Civil War event, so they took the opportunity to make Stark pay whenever they could.
While the patch is updating,
Yeah,
we should
I
widen
think
the net.
the...
Let's check in with Miles.
Hold on a second. Alright. Sorry, what were we saying?
Oh, I was just talking about how like after the Civil War event, a lot of writers were not happy with it. So whenever they got the chance to make Tony the bad guy in the story, they would do it just so that way he could get beaten to a pulp.
Right. Yeah, I think the MCU Civil War story was
You doing okay?
way better than the comic
There's
one,
just a lot
honestly.
going on,
Mm.
and I'm
The only
hungry,
thing better
and
about the
I
comic
wish you
book one
know
was the
something
Iron
plain
Spider
old silly
design.
table crackers.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That wasn't even in Civil War
I'll manage.
movies.
Hey, so I'm finally doing
Honestly,
that
like,
I'm talking about.
looking
With
back
a little
and seeing
help
how
from my
amazing
friend.
Civil War and Infinity War were, and comparing that to what Marvel is now, is actually, like, really sad.
Yeah. Like, it's not the death of comic books like a lot of people are trying to say.
No, of
like,
course
Like, comic book
not.
movies are in a slow... Like, comic book movies have a slow burn for a while. That's just the nature of the beast.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how fatigued a topic is or a genre is. If you make something good, the people will watch it, and that's just
Yeah.
true.
Okay, I'm here.
If
Yeah,
all
like-
these Phase 4, Phase 5 TV shows and movies were good, they'd be making money. Like,
Maybe
that's
it's under the
it.
sand?
Except maybe the ones that came out around COVID. Obviously, those were impacted differently. But anything after that, you know, Quantumania, you know, would have made a shit ton of money.
Okay, I see
Even
the
the
light.
Marvels. If
Now what?
Captain Marvel was
You're gonna 3D
great,
print a friend.
and people liked WandaVision, right? But nobody saw Miss Marvel. People that saw it did like it, but nobody saw it. All right. Most of the people I know didn't see it, and most
No,
of the
yeah.
other content creators, like half the reviews for the Marvels, all said, "I never saw Miss Marvel, so this was my introduction to Miss Marvel." Which, by the way, apparently the only good thing about Miss Marvel is one, the mid-credit scene, and two, Miss Marvel. That's the only two positives I've been hearing about the movie. Which good for the actress that plays Miss Marvel. It's a good thing she's getting good reception.
Stay in the path, we'll get a stronger signal.
You know, and it's not, and you know, I don't blame her for the fact that they decided to dumb her, to make her powers retarded versus what they're supposed to be. You know, it's obviously the writer's fault.
Well, we can't have a character be unique, Mike.
Well, I guarantee you, the reason they changed her powers is because they knew they were gonna do Fantastic Four and they didn't want to confuse the layman.
On my way.
Well,
But-
did you hear the rumor that they might be replacing Kang with like Doctor Doom as like the big bad for like the next couple of phases?
I don't know what the with Jonathan Majors. I don't know what the status of his whole, you know, shit with all the allegations are. But if those aren't clearing up, then 100% they're gonna do that. But you know what? They
kind of
Thing is,
it can kind of work though, because Kang's a descendant of Doctor Doom.
yeah.
So like you can
Wait, I
write a
thought
story.
Kang was a descendant of Reed Richards.
No, oh sorry, I'm sorry, I mixed up the two. Sorry.
Yeah.
But like he's tangentially related to like Doom in some sort of way. Plus, for the MCU, you could rewrite it as he's a descendant of Doom.
Expose Nerdy John, fake fan.
Is he a nerd?
personally, I really like Doctor Doom as a villain, so I'd be excited to see a really good portrayal of Doctor Doom.
I mean, yeah,
Oh
me
yeah, because
too.
all the movie Doctor Dooms have sucked.
I liked the idea of Kang in the Loki show, which I do not like the Loki show. I think it really ruined Loki's character in many ways, both like powers wise and character wise. And it really like kind of just overcomplicated things when it came to like it ended up contradicting its own rules, a whole bunch of stuff. Like, yeah, the show has a bunch of problems. And I don't even think Sylvie was that bad, by the way. Before anyone's like, oh, it's because of Sylvie. I don't think so. Sylvie's whatever. But yeah, they ruined Loki's character. But I actually didn't mind the one above. What was his name in that?
Not the one above.
He's not the one above all. He's the
Yeah, he who
remains.
Yeah, basically that's the Kang who remained after like everything went wrong, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I was terrible. I was a terrible person."
Yeah.
And so like he basically sets up the event so that way all the heroes have a chance to defeat the version of him that's about to start all the stuff that he started, because time paradoxes.
Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't so much like I liked the character, but the way Jonathan Majors played him was like really like
And that's what sucks, is that he's a good actor.
He's a good actor. I just don't think he knew exactly what he wanted to do with the character, because at certain times he would talk with an accent and then other times he wouldn't. And then the way then on the opposite end, even though I think the character of Kang was a little boring in Quantumania, the way he played him I thought was really good.
Yeah, my problem with Quantumania, I get it, you know, it's a different time variant of Kang, but it's like, if Kang's supposed to be the big bad, why have him be defeated by Ant-Man?
Well, it's because that's not the main variant, I guess. But yes, 100. The movie should have ended. This is how I would have wanted them, because the movie also has like 5 different endings. So first of all, when Kang is shown to be able to just throw people around, and then he's also disintegrating people with his hand beams, there's no reason why he should ever have a hand-to-hand fight with any of the ant people, right? Like, he could just disintegrate them. And his goal is to kill them. He doesn't want to keep them alive, right?
Yeah.
Like, so he doesn't have a you were going to say, oh, he could be holding back. He could be, but he doesn't have a reason to, right? Like, there's times where villains, like, for example, when Doc Ock fights Spider-Man on the train, he has, this is the one, like, kind of like little plot hole that's in Spider-Man 2. When he's fighting him during the bank heist, he doesn't have a reason to not kill Spider-Man. So there's many times during that fight where he has the blade in his tentacle, and he just doesn't use it, except for the one time he does use it, and then Aunt May gets in his way. But there's other times in the fight where he could have used it to kill him, and it would have been an easy game over, right? That's a bit of a plot hole. There's no reason why he shouldn't have just killed him, right? But on the train fight, he has a reason to not kill him, because Harry Osborn wanted him brought back alive. So you can write it so that way a character that's way more powerful holds back, But that wasn't the case with Kang, right? Like Kang's just like, you guys are fucking up my plan. I'm just gonna kill you, and he disintegrates everybody except for the ant people. But what should have happened is once Ant-Man should have sent everyone away, and then like I forget exactly how the movie played out on the actual movie, but they should have had Casey. That's his daughter, right?
Yeah.
Or Cassie, however you say
Woman.
it. They should have had
Woman.
Cassie come back to save him, and the moment she comes back, like they should have had Ant-Man die to Kang in a physical fight, because realistically, without his Ant-Man powers, he loses that fight. Like, he's not a physical fighter. His whole thing is espionage, and then the changing of size.
He's a heist character.
Yes. So Kang should have killed him. Cassie comes back to, or maybe not kill him like before Cassie gets there. Like have Cassie show up, and then she tries to help, but Ant-Man pushes her through the portal. He kills Ant-Man, and then Cassie closes the portal, and then he could have been, and then Kang's like, and Kang could have even like before he killed Ant-Man be like, now like I hope you understand that I will go to every timeline and kill every version of your family. And then once they're all dead, I'm going to come for yours. And then kill them. Like, that would have cemented him as such a fucked up, like, vengeful character.
Especially with that variant, because they confirmed in that movie that variant's killed several versions of Thor already.
Yeah. Bro,
Several
he can
versions.
fight Thor, but he can't beat Ant-Man in a hand-to-hand fight. Like, are you actually, like, retarded? Like,
Yeah.
Why would you
Like,
write
what
that
is-
he's beaten Thor, but
Like,
then he
and
can't beat
granted-
Ant-Man?
I know this is like sort of a Deus Ex Machina, and I know this is sort of like another bad writing trope, but like maybe have a Kang variant save Ant-Man.
Yeah, if you want Ant-Man to survive, you need a better way to save him. Or like even you could even have Doctor Strange show up last minute and grab him. Because
Yeah, because what was it? The Council of Kangs already didn't like that variant of him, right? So they could have just sent a guy.
yeah, weren't
to
they
kill him.
happy with the death of that one?
I have a hunch.
Yeah.
Sit tight. Let me talk to his doctors.
Yeah, that movie is like it's just and what they did with MODOK. Oh my god. Like
my God.
I'm not even like that. I don't even care that much about MODOK, but even still, like, bro, why? Why would you do that? One, it's weird that they brought back an old character to make him MODOK, but two, you could have you didn't just have to make him a joke character. Like, yes, he's a funny looking character, but I actually thought whenever he had the mask on, it was a pretty good design.
Bits of his subconscious
Well, it's not even just like, oh, they were attempting to make him a joke character. It was like a sad, pathetic character.
Yeah.
Like there was no Silver Age Ant with it, you know?
Being a sand person sounds complicated.
And then even like he actually does make a sacrifice to help out the ant, like the ant team, whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they make his death a joke, and it's like,
What was your subconscious
well,
protector?
why make a joke out of a character who actually gave his life to save the main characters? Like that.
Yeah.
That was the epitome. That and oh my god, Love and Thunder, that fucking movie. But those movies were like the epitome of like using jokes to like undermine your entire, like to undermine every serious scene. And you know, even though I love the Guardians movies, it is the Guardians movies' fault that they started doing that whole thing, because those movies were super popular and they kind of do it, but the difference is that James Gunn knows when to let a serious scene play and when to have
Yeah.
a joke come in. At least most
know,
of the time he does.
Yeah, I think because like obviously like there were jokes sprinkled out throughout all the movies pre Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
But you like after the first movie, I did see like a noticeable like uptick in like the jokes that they would make.
Yeah. Like, I guarantee you Thor Ragnarok wouldn't be the way it is if it wasn't for Guardians. But in that case, that was... I mean, I was fine with that, because Thor didn't have a strong character before that. You know, so his whole change in Ragnarok...
Dark World.
Oh my god. Yeah, we don't have to talk about that. But yeah, Ragnarok was like... But Ragnarok was good. It was funny. And then it also still did the serious stuff. You know, all the stuff with Anthony Hopkins when he died was very serious. Him becoming the god of thunder. Or lightning, whatever they called it. You know, that ended up being like... That ended up being great. You know? And then they built on that with Infinity War, and then they fucked it up with Endgame.
Yeah, and then like
Check on that person in the limo.
they've screwed up my boy Hulk since practically day one.
Yeah, I mean, I like him in The Incredible Hulk, and I liked him in Avengers. Age of Ultron was a little weird, and I did like the route they were going with Infinity War, but we didn't really get to see his actual redemption.
Yeah. Well, did you know in the comics, it's explicitly stated that Hulk's invulnerable to mind control.
All right, Mr.
Surprisingly.
Jameson, let's get you to the hospital.
Right.
Spider-Man.
Oh, so then the whole thing with Wanda doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, different version of the Hulk. They want to like write him with different weaknesses. I
Yeah,
get
that's
that.
that. Yeah, that's true. My bad.
Yeah.
Because like in
Well,
in this version of Venom, this version of Venom, the symbiotes aren't actually weak to fire. Their only weakness is the specific frequencies,
Yeah.
which
And
I don't mind that much. I don't think that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Some things never change.
And what was I gonna say? Shoot. Well, the reason why we never got a solo Hulk movie was because if they ever did a solo Hulk project, they would have to do it with Universal.
Yeah.
Because Universal still owns the picture rights to Hulk.
Although didn't those expire by now?
Yes, but obviously not during the developments of all the Avengers
Yes,
movies.
right.
And plus,
Yeah, unfortunately.
Hulk's like a big name character. I mean, he's one of the original Marvel trios, which is
Well, he's-
Spider-Man, Wolverine,
The
and
funny
the Hulk.
thing is like I grew up in a time where like that was true, right? Like who are the biggest like Marvel properties? Well, you have Spider-Man obviously, and he always has been. Also, what's up, Wingscape?
Breaking up.
You had the X-Men, i.e. Wolverine,
X-Men, Wolverine, but like
and then the Hulk.
the X-Men in general were very popular, and also the Hulk, and even Fantastic Four. Those were all like the big characters. That's why like, if you go to Universal, when they made all the superhero stuff, who are the main characters to see? It's all the X-Men, Spider-Man, the Hulk ride. Those are like the big things. Nowadays, X-Men is like, yeah, they're popular, but obviously the most popular thing is like Avengers, and the main Avengers, that is. You know, Iron Man.
And that's the
Scholarship.
that's the funny thing with the Avengers, because like the Avengers, like it was never like that bad, but like after a while, the Avengers was just kind of the team where they put all the B-listers on.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this character doesn't have a book anymore. I mean, I guess he can go on the Avengers.
I mean, obviously, I grew up being a fan of Marvel, so I knew who the Avengers were. But I'm pretty sure, like, before, like, at the MCU, the Avengers were still, like everyone was like, Justice League is number one. Avengers is, like, a copy of that. Nowadays, everyone, like, loves the Avengers, and the Justice League is kind of, like, you know, laughed at. Like, Superman is kind of laughed at. Because I remember growing up, there was like a legit amount of people that actually liked Superman as their favorite hero, and now most people are like, "Oh, Superman's just boring," which I don't agree with. Like, Superman's not in my top 5, but I do think when he's written well, he's done very, very well. Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
Sherry. What were you gonna say?
I was just going to say I grew up watching a lot of the different cartoons because my dad got Netflix when it was really cheap, and they had a lot of really old shows and stuff. That's where I watched a lot of the shows that I watched, and I remember I was allowed to watch all of the cartoons except the Iron Man one because my dad felt like it was too crude and Iron Man was a bit too sexual.
That's interesting.
Because he was
that
always getting
mullet.
into hot tubs
I guess
with hot women.
I can put that on my resume.
your dad
but,
says no to hot tubs.
But I watched the Avengers Assemble cartoon and the there was another Avengers cartoon.
Oh no,
And then-
Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes is like one of the best cartoons. The intro
Yeah,
slaps.
and I also watched
That's Robbie Robertson's paper.
Justice League
We used to
cartoon.
work together at the Bugle.
Oh, the Justice
And
League
the
cartoon
Justice
was
League-
awesome.
Yeah, that show is great.
Yeah,
No
I
problem.
loved it
I might
so
send him a
much,
few more
and
shots,
like
too, if I have time.
this was before I got into a lot of the comic books and stuff. So I started shipping Batman and
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman as like a kid.
Yeah, well, what's even more awesome about the Justice League is if you know the context behind that, because that was literally a universe they've been building since the early 90s. And the original Batman cartoon was just meant to be a Batman Returns plugin. Like, that's all it was meant to be. And
Yeah,
they were
that's
able
why
to
even the theme
create
song
their
is the
own
same.
universe. Yeah.
I remember I also watched the 80s one. It's not called the Justice League. It's
Oh, you talking about the 60s one? No, it's
yeah,
the
60s.
like what was the actual name? It's like the Amazing.
It's the League. It's the
Superpowers.
League of Super
It's the
Friends.
Super Friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Where
But I watched that
Aquaman's
one
only
too,
power
and
was that he could ride something.
That's wild.
I loved Cyborg in that show so much.
The creator of Black Lightning didn't like that show because they wanted to they used his character and didn't give him any royalties because all they did was change the name.
Damn, that's you know, those were the times.
Yeah.
And he deserved it too.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. He got what was
I'm about
coming
to say
him.
that guy made
Like-
Static Shock for us, man.
Oh no, that's actually a good show.
I
love
legitimately
Static
do
Shock.
feel bad for that because that is rough. Because I actually
Yeah,
really
now he's
support
dead,
people
too.
making new characters because I want to see new characters. I don't want people to just go back to the old characters and keep making everything about them so muddled.
Yes,
I'm
but
a huge fan of
Spider-Man
Batman.
sells.
Yeah. But the thing is, Spider-Man didn't sell right off the bat. Like,
You're wrong. You're very wrong.
these
Because,
characters
I mean-
weren't selling like they are now.
No, because
They
Amazing
did sell,
15.
but
The only reason why they let Stan and Ditko do what they did was because that was supposed to be the last issue of Amazing Fantasy.
Well, I think what Sherry is saying, like, is that comics, like, in general weren't, like, mainstream how they are. How they would end up being, like, for example, I think the 60s is where comics first got super, like, mainstream. Which is why...
Well, you had a stint in the Golden Age during like World War II period because all the heroes were punching the Nazis and the mafias.
Yes. Like, there are different eras where, like, they get really popular, right? I think, like, the reason why I'm saying the 90s was the first big boom is because it was also immediately followed up with the fucking... the downfall of comics, because then it was basically like the... it was like Beanie Babies, but comics, where they were selling like a million different copies of issue 1, and now it's worthless.
Yeah, and like the funny thing is there were so many factors that led to the bubble popping too. Like one of the major ones was the fact that Marvel said screw you to the publishers and basically became their own publishing house. Which you think would sound good on paper, but then you realize that they're upcharging comic book stores for only like 2 books, which was Spider-Man and X-Men, because none of their other stuff was selling.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, well, guess what? Either you pay us this extreme amount of money, or no more Spider-Man. All right, I'll just replace it with these Spawn covers. Because like they still had the publishing deals with the publishers were still able to get the deals with DC and Image.
Yeah.
all of these characters have been built up over time, and so it's gonna take time with any new character, but I really wish they would introduce more new characters, because it would be interesting.
Well, the
They
issue
should.
when they bring new characters, so like they've done this several times where they have like a new character with like a new power set and everything. Usually that character either one dies or is eventually written as a villain.
I have an amazing idea for a comic book, but I can't draw. So that's the end of my story.
I'm autistic.
Damn. That means you'd be the perfect audience
My
for
sister
my comic.
was gonna do something,
Exactly.
because she is good at art, and she's amazing at art, and she's done a lot of like the traditional inking stuff. She's really good at it. She spent so long doing it. And she was gonna do something, but she's too busy drawing women in sexual poses.
Well, is she getting money for it?
No, it's just her hobby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like if
Don't
I
say, man, those furries, they pay for a lot, man.
if I
start a
could
Patreon.
if I could do like
Might be time for a
if
change.
I ended up doing YouTube full time, I'd definitely like start working on like getting an artist to work with me to like do, because I've had, so basically I have like an entire comic storyline, like set of characters, set of villains, all this stuff ready that I basically just in my free time over like the course of my life since elementary have thought about and have built up.
Miles, know we can put this stuff to
You
better
want to know the
use.
funny thing, Mike? You're not the first one.
No, yeah.
Vito is making a comic book. The guy he's beefing with right now has his own comic book, which is pretty bad, all things considered, honestly. But yeah, we're seeing a big rise in independent comic book creation.
Right.
And you know what the funny thing is? Image, like it was a comic book company, right? But like early days of Image, it was basically just like one big publishing house. Because basically what would happen is, like you would be responsible for making your comic, right? But Image would handle the print, like the printing, how many copies would be made, and after they were shipped out, you kept 100% of the royalties and the profits.
Yeah. All right, guys.
And that's why.
I need help picking what I'm gonna wear. All right.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Hold on,
Woman.
let me unlock what I can so far. All right. Okay. Cool. We got everything unlocked. All right. So, what do we think of the pea-colored Spider-Man suit?
Gross.
Do it! I dare you! I dare you!
You would.
Spider-Man's not yellow. I don't care what that.
What
gay
about
one
what about
wears.
what about flip side Spider-Man?
That's cursed. That's very cursed.
What about pink?
All right.
What about pink and black Spider-Man?
That one's better. That one's better.
Honestly, I would love it so much if I had the red from this costume and the black from this costume. That would be perfect for me.
It looks like a
I wish the
pseudo
pink was a
superior
little more
Spider-Man.
pink.
All right, what do we think of regular Spider-Man, but for whatever reason the spiders are white, aka the white power suit?
Oh my god, kind of cringe. Kind of cringe.
White power.
You mean
my
the
God, buddy.
Triple K suit?
What about this black and red? This
Still
black and
could be.
red looks pretty good. Actually, it's more like navy than black, but you know what I mean.
I like it.
What about the flip side suit?
Still cursed. Still cursed.
It's what is the significance of flip side?
I don't know. I think it's just like, guys, what if the colors were inverted?
Because I know that that's like a villain or something, but I don't think he was ever popular. All right, what do we think of the third Scarlet Spider suit?
Oh, that's actually not
I like
too
that
bad.
one.
I like the black and red one a lot.
Oh my god, imagine if the games did a Clone Saga.
All right, what about the first game's advanced suit where the red was a little orangey? This yellow and this is
That's
like
ugly.
horrifying. Whoever designed
Yeah.
this
Ugly.
needs to be fired.
The black and white one's not too bad.
This one's kind of cool. This is kind of like what I initially thought the symbiote suit would look like. And we got flip side again. Again. I'm relearning art to make my own book. Cool, Vicky. Then what I'll do is I'll hire you and underpay you so you can help me make my comic.
Yeah, and then earn $6 million.
And then I have the pre-order suit, the Arachnite, which is supposed to be
Ooh,
like
that-
from a
Vicky,
comic.
I will pay you in brownies.
Yeah,
What do you
no,
mean,
it's,
no, Vicky?
It's from a comic book series where a bunch of the Marvel heroes got fused together.
And he
and
fused
so
with Moon
Moon
Knight,
Knight-
right?
Yeah. which I don't know if that made him crazy like Moon Knight, but he definitely like earns like got some of the powers of Moon Knight.
All right, what do we think of the ketchup and mustard suit?
Gross.
I like it.
Not a good combo.
I think this this orange and black suit is probably the best looking one. Although I do like the white and blue. But that's 'cause
Sonic.
That's because white and blue is sexy.
Is it? Oh yeah, because of
Yeah, it is.
What do we think of the Orontia suit?
What is
The
that?
back
No.
looks so terrible. The back looks so
Yeah.
terrible. The front's not
It
too
looks like a
bad.
Power Rangers villain.
A little bit. What do we think of the apocalyptic suit?
I don't like it.
Yeah.
What do we think of the tactical suit?
No.
Not very tactical.
What do we think of the Sun Wukong suit?
Not that bad.
I
Mask
feel
is
like
kinda
they
weird
could've-
though.
Hmm.
done something a little bit more different than the
Is this the suit Peter
adding the
uses
little
to
thing
fight
to the
Goku?
original suit.
This is the suit he uses to fight Goku.
Yeah.
This is the 25th century suit. What do we think of this one?
If that's the 25th century, I want to go back to the 7th.
wait, I know. Wait, I know. You know what the funny thing is? The 25th century Spider-Man actually has like Doc Ock arms.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
yeah,
thinking
him
of
and,
that's a different suit, but yes, I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Isn't that
yeah.
Spider-Man like 29.99 or something crazy like that?
Yeah. Miguel and Peter met him in their crossover.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And they appeared in the Into the Spider-Verse movie. All right, we're gonna pick this one, and we're gonna wait. No, not this one. We're gonna pick this one, and we're gonna go with blue and white.
Yeah, Sonic.
All right. Also, we gotta unlock. Oh shit! No, I
Sonic.
don't have enough to unlock the rest of Miles' stuff. All right. Well, we'll look at him later.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course,
buddy.
never enough of the black man.
Well,
Hey, MJ.
that's real life.
Did you-
It's your place to drop something
Did you
off.
see the Hispanic and black community were fighting over who gets to have Miles?
Were they? That's kind of funny.
No, yeah, there were like a bunch of TikToks going back and forth like, no, he's our Spider-Man. His last name
Oh,
is
He's biracial.
Morales.
this morning.
Get over it.
Yeah.
I'll just meet you there.
Okay, cool. You and Miles
Yeah,
get back to
like
school?
I don't see the Irish and Hispanics fighting over
Quite a first day
Spider-Man
for you.
2099.
Hopefully tomorrow will be quieter.
I love how
I
fast
will.
this game lets
Sure
you
it will
go.
be. See you in a bit.
So fun.
Ugh,
Oh, the cape
Actually, no, I'll only
physics
fight over
aren't
the
too bad.
Spider-Man wearing a
she got fired.
What were you saying, Sherry?
military suit. I said, never mind, I won't fight over that Spider-Man. I'll fight over Spider-Man who wears a combat suit for the military.
Well, there is something like that we can unlock, which is the Spider-Man Civil War suit. So I guess when I unlock that, we can discuss it.
Hmm.
Hold on, I gotta do the Rubik's
Um,
Cube trick. Hey.
I want to see Peter Parker in dress blues.
What is that? Yo, what's up, Teddy? Saw that clip you posted where YMS goes on a rant about the wings. The funny thing is, he's not even complaining about the wings. He's complaining about the woohoo after the wings gets activated. Like, honestly, like, I'm not even gonna say it's half as bad, because obviously the pronouns clip is like one of the most embarrassing displays of anger I've ever seen, right? But there is a little bit of similarity to when that happened. Because, like, YMS is, like, freaking out over a character just going woohoo. Which I think you can criticize a character going woohoo, but I feel like it was fair in that, because I said earlier, like, he was literally falling to pretty much his death, and he had to rely on a technology that hadn't been tested yet.
Jerks
Hey,
are
what's
trying
up,
to break
guys?
into that building. Spider-Man. You guys need help
What's
with
up, homies?
Yo, what's up, you
Damn.
toxic dome?
He's up there.
Oh, shit, you ruined my combo.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás, racismo?
Spanish Sherry.
Muy bien. Wow.
All in a
Plus,
day's work.
I only took Spanish in elementary school. That was it.
I tried taking another Spanish class in college to see if I could learn, and I don't know, it just, for whatever reason, I just have a hard time learning Spanish. despite my
That's
blood.
unfortunate.
It's not as bad, but somehow I'm more annoyed at the YMS clip than the pronouns thing, and I don't know why I find the pronouns clip more funny. Well, the pronouns clip, you know what? I think I agree with you, Teddy. I think I think I find the pronouns clip more funny, and it doesn't really upset me in any way, because it's just embarrassing for that guy to get so upset over pronouns, gender ambiguity. Like,
No,
all
yeah.
that shit.
Well, it's because of how they both react, right? Like if YMS isn't screaming at the top of his lungs about how Peter reacts, right? He's just acting like a baby over it.
Yeah, he's like,
Whereas, funny enough, the guy's name, who the pronouns clip dude, his name is Babyface.
yeah, heel versus babyface, just like that.
Stop.
Stop.
Yeah,
We were gonna make a potato-powered helicopter.
I'm so sorry.
he's part of Eric July's whole crew, Nerdtonic's crew, the Quarterings.
Yeah,
crew,
Nerdrotic,
where
that
he's
whole thing.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
well, it's like what black people in our comic book movie, women in our comic book movie. The woke has ruined
It's almost
everything.
like they're working for the CCP.
Whoa.
PP? Oh no.
The PP? The
The
CPP?
CCP.
You're the best reporter.
He's now shilling for Eric July. No,
That
yeah,
doesn't
'cause-
surprise me.
Oh, Eric July doesn't have the gay people. He doesn't have pronouns in his
It's so
comic.
dumb. It's like, look, I think, like, pronouns are whatever for me. Well, neo-pronouns are retarded. But, like, having the option to have whatever pronoun you want in a game, it's like, is that really such a huge
Well,
deal?
yeah, that's the thing. Like, if it was like a character in the game being self-righteous or like annoying about the pronouns, and like they were supposed to be like a central character that you're supposed to look up to, then yeah, I would get being mad, right? But it's literally just like the option that you have to go out of your way to decide the pronouns.
Yeah, like-
because like
I haven't had time
if
to
you pick the
clean-
default gender, guess what? It switches you to that like the pronouns for that gender.
Yeah.
You have to go out of your way to
the
change
thing-
them.
Dude chills it so hard,
The
but
only
hasn't even
thing
read it
that I-
himself. Oh, God.
Tidy up a bit.
No, yeah, Mike. Like literally, the hardest thing that you can say to like a nerdrotic and everyone shilling for Eric July is, "What's your favorite part of ISOM?"
Hey, flamenco. Leave them kids alone. What's up, Burn the World 10?
Yeah, I think the only thing that I don't understand with some of that stuff is if you're trans and you're playing the game, why wouldn't you just choose?
Yeah, if you were like,
identify with?
We solved gender dysphoria, guys.
well, yeah,
We did it.
I've actually, like, you know, I mean,
Just
Taps
choose.
is the only, like, trans friend I really, like, have. But, I mean, I've talked to her about it, like, on a serious level, because, you know, most of the time we're just joking around. But I've talked to her on a serious level, and I'm like, if you really are, like, if you really have gender dysphoria, wouldn't you want, like, at the least amount of attention brought to the fact that you are trans, and just the attention brought to whatever gender you're trying to, present as? And I believe she's told me, like, yeah, pretty much. Like having trans representation is nice and all, but if you're gonna pick your own character, I imagine you would just pick, if you identify as a woman, you just pick a woman character. But like, even still, I don't care if there are trans characters in games or whatever. Especially like, we can say all the woke stuff is not gonna be around in the future, but to pretend like, you know, trans people or pronouns or anything like that, if that's not gonna exist in the future, you're like deluding yourself. Like, that's totally gonna be part of the future. That's just kind of the way things are going. And you know,
Gender ambiguity.
gender ambiguity, current fucking day. Are you
I mean, I
accepting?
guess the best way you could.
Is all this maze stuff?
Sorry, I was reading
Yeah,
chat.
I
Are you
need to
accepting
donate it,
TDD? No, stop.
No, just yeah. What are you looking at?
Some pretty cute.
What were you gonna say,
Oh,
Sherry?
yeah.
I said, I guess if you wanted to solve that issue, you could just play games that, you're set as a specific character.
No, well
Like, you
now they
don't
have
get
to
a
make video
choice.
games where like you play as a tough, grizzled ex-military guy who has to stop a cult of pro-lifers in order to stop them from turning all the kids trans.
What does that mean?
I'm sick of them putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs
I'm
gay.
so confused by what you said. And it
Let me know what you
that
find.
sounds like a really
I'm gonna keep
funny
looking at these
premises.
photos you've never shown me.
But no, yeah, like they're like the anti-woke crowd. They're SJWs themselves now.
No, yeah, they've become just JWs to the opposite run. Not to shill, but I do run a podcast. If you ever want to call in, Mike, you can. Sure. If you want to invite me as like, if you want to invite me on your podcast, we can talk about availability and times and stuff like that. You can DM me on Twitter. I have DMs open. I just have to I would just have to check for yours. But yeah,
so
you can hit me up for that.
what's your thoughts on leaving the kids alone?
Well, personally, John, I think if you're someone like Flamenco, you should definitely leave them alone.
Leave them alone and leave them in the grocery store.
But can we define what a kid actually is?
Wow.
Says Flamenco in the corner. I mean, what is a child?
Ever watch the press releases from Grady Judd?
From what?
From Polk County
No.
with Grady Judd.
Oh, this is a little bit of a plot inconsistency. Very, very minor. I'm nitpicking, obviously. So this plush here, it should not have a white spider on the chest, right? Because he didn't get that until the last game, which was 8 years into his career. So
maybe it's a bootleg and someone homemade it.
Maybe, or maybe maybe Aunt May got one and left it here because she knew that Peter Parker liked Spider-Man. You know what? I'll have that be my headcanon. You know, even though like realistically, it probably is just a little overlooked thing. It's a bit of an overlook. It's like still.
What if that was like? What if that was her her last way of messing with Peter? Like, I always knew, you son of.
Well, in the end of the first game, she does say that. No, she's like, "Oh, I knew."
Yeah.
That moment was so powerful, man. That makes me tear up every time.
Oh no! And then he's for a split second, he's thinking about putting it in, man.
He's what?
I remember. No, my God! Don't do this. No, I remember. Who was it that was playing? I want to say it was H2O Delirious. He on his Let's Play. He's like, "Don't you dare give me the choice, because I'm saving her. If you give me the choice."
Yeah. No, I just like that her final words, even though not directly, her final words are more or less like, "You know what to do," because he's like, I'm not sure if I know what to do," and she looks shocked and she's like, "Yes, you do," and that's her last words, and that's so powerful. That's the one thing I'll say about this game is that for me, there's nothing that reaches that same emotional point.
Yeah. Well, it's how do you top Aunt May's death? You know, it's a hard cookie to.
Well, I could explain how you could get close to it, but I don't want to spoil anything. At least until we get to that. Because okay, so I am gonna be any days that I'm not doing the Rolling Stone stuff. I'm gonna either, I'm probably gonna just play this game, and so this will be a legit playthrough of the game. May was actually thought Peter was gay the whole time. That's what she thought in this scene. What if the whites caught in?
He's got his best buddy.
I don't mind most time, but the pandering is immersion breaking. I agree 100% that pandering can be emotion breaking. I don't think just simply having the option in a character creation where it says pronouns is immersion breaking. I don't buy that at all. But because people like Nerdrotic and Heel versus Babyface and all those same people, Geeks versus Gamers, they're also politically mind-fucked that just seeing pronouns makes Heel versus Babyface lose his fucking mind.
No, yeah, because you do it in the character creation screen too, because you're setting up your character. You're basically to put it in old school D&D terms. You're taking your character sheet and you're describing your character's backstory and all that.
So?
I'm so glad they found a way to have another scene with Aunt May.
Yeah.
Balance is a process.
This is the part where she stabs Peter in the eye. Now let's see how you
I'll
balance.
stab you in the eye.
What the
Oh no,
fuck,
it doesn't
Sherry?
help that it doesn't help that the voice actor for Peter is the same guy who voices Sasuke.
Well, now he's doing his young Sasuke voice or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my god, what if like Peter unlocks the Sharingan?
Well, whenever he was doing
Drawing
like
a
the
cock.
whenever he was doing like the symbiote like angry Peter voice, I was like, oh shit. It's Sasuke.
He's gonna Shidori him at any moment.
Are you in or are you out? You're
He's
the one
coming
who's out. You're the one who's out, Gobby. Out of your freaking mind.
Yeah.
No one says no to me.
You're gonna live long enough to be the
Starts
villain.
Ref's moving a couple of inmates to Ravencroft tomorrow for evaluation.
You're not so different, you and I.
I'm gonna find out.
What did you do to MJ in this game, man? The funny thing is,
I saw a lot of people were complaining about her model. It was kind of cringy.
in some angles she looks fine, you know, like sometimes she looks fine, but in others she looks like she really does have a Minecraft Steve head. Like she got a square ass fucking head for no reason. Like I was talking to my friends about it yesterday.
I heard about May.
That in this game she looks okay, right?
Look, it's Trump.
That's the problem. In the last game she looked cute, right? That's the difference.
Shit, Donald Trump.
All you plebs who were complaining about her, okay, that was the mistake you made, was choosing MJ in the first place, okay? Real connoisseurs chose Black Cat, okay?
Black
Because
Cat's
we're real connoisseurs.
Black Cat's gay, okay?
I can't believe it. You look.
I want to bury my face in Black Cat's titties.
Okay, Sherry.
So I hope she is.
I don't know about that, but
Coney Island?
Sherry,
Oh my god.
are you
It's a date.
what's the word? Are you sexually harassing Black Cat on my stream right now?
Oh my god. Black Cat didn't consent to this.
well, if they're not real, then
The way Sherry said,
Wait a
Yes.
minute.
I'm gonna pull the quartering argument.
why do they keep changing the face?
Actually,
So here's the
might have
thing.
time to go for
Okay,
a
I'm gonna
ride.
pause real quick. The thing about changing the face models for the characters, their reasoning for changing Peter's face was so that way it could match closer to a younger Yuri Lowenthal, and also match. It would be a little more realistic to match with the PS5 graphics, all that, blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever. If that's your excuse, fine, I buy it. Because I don't
Well,
buy.
the first change was
I don't
because of the Marvel movies.
Well, I don't buy the whole, it was changed to look more like Tom Holland. I don't think he looks anything like Tom Holland, personally. Like, I don't really think so. But, so, if that's their excuse for changing the face, that's fine. And by that logic, I expect all of the PS4 character models to have slight changes, and they do. But, like, some look great. Like, Norman looks great in this game. You know, there's a few other characters. Aunt May looks great. Like, any of the other characters that were changed look great. But then, by that logic, I feel like all the Miles Morales characters from the Miles Morales game, because that was made for the PS5 and PS4, should be mostly the same. And they are for Miles, his mom, the deaf girl, and Genki. They all look exactly the same as they did in Miles Morales. But for whatever reason, all the other people of Harlem that you meet in Miles Morales look so different that I had no... Like, these characters were talking to me like, yo, what's up, Miles? I'm like, I've never met this fucking person in my life. And then he mentioned the bodega. I'm like, wait, that's that character? Why do they look so different now? So, yeah, I don't know why they changed those characters.
Sure.
I do like Harry's
Surprised the frugal
character
flyer
model.
is still on the road. I was thinking we might
Really
roll like we
bushy
used to.
eyebrows.
You know, I can relate to
Is
that.
that my old bike? Nah, I found it on the internet.
I mean, I can too. I'm just saying.
British people make me
those things are-
scared. Sorry, I was watching
They
Papa
had
Pig.
stickers and everything.
Papa,
You sure
what?
this is
What?
my bike?
Wait,
Papa
Papa
Pig?
Gut?
You ready?
I don't know, that's what Teddy said.
Yeah. Where are we going?
Oh, I saw a video from. Not. I didn't see it. I saw my recommended.
Ain't live action Avatar.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
the
feeling good.
trailer is
I
out,
was
but
using
not
the
the
cane
show.
just
I
for
haven't seen it
insurance,
yet.
but I don't even need it.
Proceeds to rape.
You have more
Okay.
energy than I do.
All right, Vicky.
my
I guess
God.
he's back.
So,
Why is Harry so much bigger than
Vicky?
Peter? I don't know.
Just
Um,
substitute teaching
Because
in between
he's
getting
stronger
fired.
and hotter.
I've also been tutoring
So
a high
true.
school kid.
yeah, Sherry, you think so?
Special.
Probably
Yeah.
because
Me,
Norman
actually.
was
Sherry, have you had
injecting him
anything
with,
to drink
the
tonight?
goblin stuff.
No,
Hey,
That sounds like a
I only
lie.
drove the drunk boy to the pizza place.
That's one way to
Oh,
put it. Yeah.
so he just gave you secondhand
I
drunkenness,
wish you'd been
is
around.
what you're saying.
Harry,
No.
why didn't
No,
you
yeah, his
Secondhand
breath was
liquidation.
so strong
Been there
that
and
when
shot.
when Sherry smelled it, it gave her a
The
second hand.
fumes of the alcohol
Yeah.
breath got Sherry drunk.
No, I've been up since 3 a.m.
Oh, okay, now that explains it.
Experimental stuff.
Well, damn. It's a good thing this will be a shorter stream, that way you're not up
Midtown
too
High.
late.
Is that actually where we're going?
Too bad. Now
I'm
we're
gonna be
going
up
for
until
6
3
hours.
a.m. again.
Wait, why? Why are you gonna be up till 3 a.m.? Sherry, you need
Oh my god,
8
Plead
hours.
the fifth.
Sherry, you need 8 hours. What do you mean you plead the fifth? There's no privacy on this stream. Explain yourself,
I
Sherry.
Yeah,
plead
this is
the
a
fifth.
commentary community.
What are you doing tonight, Sherry?
Remember that time Flash
Stuff.
and his buddies cornered me in
Yeah?
Brookville halftime?
Hey,
Yeah,
yo,
buddy.
Sherry,
We lost that
what's your
presentation,
number?
With the young entrepreneurs
Whoa.
competition. We've worked for months on that.
And the state meet
You
was the
got
next
this,
morning,
John.
Backup on a USB.
But it was in your
Sherry hears the
locker.
joke, doesn't laugh. Sherry hears that
Always
Teddy made
decide
it,
to get
laughs.
drunk.
But they said no.
Think
It's
you just
after
mind.
hours.
We were so desperate, we walked around.
So
the
you
entire
are getting
school,
drunk tonight.
trying every door.
Until
Yeah,
Alright,
we got to this
base.
one.
that's why my brother and I bought drinks yesterday.
Oh, okay, base.
Okay,
See?
what'd you
So
get, wine?
Why you plead the fifth over something like that?
Oh, because I could.
I guess. You know
I got
what?
vodka.
Why are you
Nice.
lying?
I need to get more. I ran out of vodka on the last drinking stream. I need to get more.
Wait,
But
you think I'm lying about vodka?
No, I said, why are you lying
No.
about not drinking?
Sure the drive is upstairs.
well, she hasn't been drinking, but she's going
Oh, I
to.
haven't drank yet.
I was.
Oh shit! This is the T-Rex that Spider-Man took out in one punch.
I'm nervous. Don't worry, it's there.
Damn, what a criminal.
Her face was based off the writer. I
Orange.
saw people saying that. So when it comes to like self inserts, I can buy them for like comics because typically the comic artist is either the same as the writer
Or
or,
Hinge.
or closely tied to it. But when it comes to like video games, there's so much involved when it comes to character design and so many different sections of development that I would find it hard to believe that the writer was able to influence the design. Like one random writer was able to influence the design of Mary Jane. I'm not saying it's
By the way, look at-
impossible. I just think it's
By the way,
unlikely.
Look at Harry here with his hipster beanie on.
Well, mind you, like so if this game takes place in 2020 because the first game took place in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, it's Flash Thompson. Ah.
Ready to be tackled.
All right. Anyways, what I was gonna
That's
say
a
was
concussion.
so 2018. That means he's been Spider-Man for 8 years. So this would have to be like around This would have to be around like 2010 or whatever, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So, I think this matches.
This is what criminals do.
Also, there's
No,
gonna
yeah,
be a meme joke soon, but considering the year that this takes place, I actually think it's fine.
She thought it was really great.
No, yeah, I remember
don't.
Disney Channel having a couple movies with characters with beanies on in like the 2010s. So
Bro, I had like
This
2
fits.
or 3 guy friends that they always wore beanies.
Once we get to the top of the stairs,
it's like, okay, you don't like they don't. It's they're hiding their hair because it's fitting, but like they don't want to be the douchebag who wears the baseball cap.
I'm gonna make you plead
I
a
mean-
rapist lawyer.
These
Oh my god.
beanies are for lesbians and for emo boys.
Yeah, pretty much.
The both.
What if it's an emo boy who identifies as a lesbian?
Yeah, what about that, Sherry? Do the 2 categories cancel each other out and therefore they don't wear a beanie?
Where are you, little
Yes.
Interesting.
Then they shave half their head.
We're learning so much
Someone
thanks
in
to
here
Sherry.
playing
Shout out to
trick or
Sherry.
Don't worry, babe. I identify as a lesbian.
Web shooters.
I remember everyone would have jackets where there were holes in the sleeves so they could put their thumbs through.
Oh no, yeah. Do you remember like the purposely torn
Sweatshirt that I'm wearing right
jeans?
now that has that.
Well, did you put the holes in, or did they have holes?
It came with holes.
Yeah, no, like I remember back then, like people would make the holes in the sleeves. So when I was in high school, I don't even know why I did it. I just did. I would always wear a blue windbreaker until my senior year. In senior year, I was over it. I was like, I'm not wearing this. It's too hot. Fuck that shit. But that was like my
Dove
thing.
Says, weaknesses aside, why did they remove the abilities from the suits? That completely takes away the incentive in collecting them all.
I agree with that. That's one of my criticisms of the game. The game's not having suit powers makes it so there's not really a reason to want to get them all. Although I get them all because I like Spider-Man suits.
Well,
But
you
that's
gotta
like
catch 'em all.
that's me. You know, that's not going to be most people. I think at the very least they should have like stat boosts for each suit. That way there is some incentive to wear them. Or maybe because like you know how the Bodega cat suit has its own finishers. If each like suit had like special finishers that only that suit had, that would also be inspiring. Because all right, slight spoiler: one of the suits you can unlock for Miles is a Wolverine suit, from the alt universe where Miles was Wolverine. And it'd be so cool if you had a finisher where like you could even just do something as silly as web claws, and he just does like an X attack from the Capcom games.
Totally worth it.
Teddy,
Comic books were so bad.
$9.99.
Odin's
I call people. Shout out to Teddy for the $9.99. I call people who wear beanies beaners. I get weird looks for it, but I don't get it. It's a cute thing to do. Maybe they were too lazy or didn't have enough time.
It really is.
I don't think that's what it was at all. They removed suit powers in the Miles Morales game. I think that's just what they were intending to do with this game the whole time. But I think that was a mistake. You know, I get with how many suits there are for both characters, that would be like a lot of powers to do, even if you reuse powers. But I don't know. I feel like you could at least have like I said, maybe one special finisher per suit, or just stat increases. Like, oh, if you're wearing a more armored suit, you have extra defense. Or if you're wearing like a stealth suit, you know, it makes it harder to get detected in stealth scenarios. By the way, another thing this game is worse than the first game in, and even the Miles Morales game in, is stealth. I think stealth was totally butchered in this game, and that's because of the lack of gadgets. That's partially because of the lack of gadgets, but also there's just not a lot of stealth scenarios, which is weird because you think they would up the stealth stuff when you're fighting hunters. Like, I was hoping there would end up being a mission where you're like, it's like a stealth mission where while you're trying to hunt others, Kraven is hunting you. I was always hoping there'd be something like that.
Forgot I put that here. Gotta start keeping track of these things.
Can I just say, I think Craven's actually overrated. He had one good comic book story, and he's been riding on that ever since.
Yeah, but it was really good.
Yeah, but not like good enough to get your own solo movie good.
No, I agree. But I do think he's great in this game. So now he has two great stories.
I mean, I think the issues that you were complaining about comes down to I don't think that they wanted to put that much work into it.
I don't think that's it, because Insomniac... So, the thing is, I get being cynical about game companies and stuff like that, but Insomniac really isn't, like, to me, that, like, at least so far, based on their history, they really aren't that kind of company, you know? These guys have been around since... I mean, they made Spyro the Dragon, they made the Ratchet & Clank games, and they still do. You know, they did the Resistance games... Like, these guys have a very long history, and I honestly don't think they're the kind that are like, okay, well, let's make this as easy and quick as possible. I'm sure they want to make the best game they can make, but unfortunately, because they are, like, they're not just working for Sony, they're working for Marvel as well. They've got deadlines they gotta hit, and I'm sure that's why. Like, I'm sure, like, if they really could, they probably wouldn't have released it even this year. They probably released it next year.
Dude, I thought you got caught. We gotta grab that thumb drive and get out of here.
Ooh, what's up, Yuki? I still don't agree with Nerdy John about his views on non-whites, but he's spot on when it
God.
comes to Craven the Hunter. True.
That was crazy. This place looks the same.
Teddy out here trying to make me out to be the most racist person
Which-
possible.
In Teddy's
Leaves us a
mind,
minute for some
you're like
hoops.
the second coming of
Sure you're up for
Hitler.
this?
I
Question
know.
is, are you?
Shouldn't that be
Let's
Augie for
see it,
some
big
people?
talker.
I mean, come on.
Augie ain't even around anymore,
Rusty, no
apparently.
biggie.
The guy's
Yeah,
a
he
god.
got- he got
Teddy
arrested.
just amuses me so much.
Who?
I said Teddy just amuses me so much.
Obi.
Teddy is entertaining.
I am
That's true.
so happy you're feeling better. Seriously. Thanks. Hey, I didn't get a chance to see what you did with May's house. Nothing.
You know,
yet.
Teddy, I'm kind of hurt. You used to watch my streams a
I've
lot.
been
Now,
busy.
now you don't. And I'm just calling
Like
you
obviously,
racist
like
constantly.
the developers can't like shit
must
talk
have
the
been
game or anything
really
like that.
tough.
But I wonder if like in a decade
rush.
from now, if you like interviewed one of the developers and asked them, if you really could, would you want like an extra? Would you have wished you had an extra
Well,
year or
when
two to
Jade
work
moves
on
in,
Spider-Man
she'll help
2?
with the house.
I wouldn't be surprised
No,
if a
no,
lot of
no.
them said yes.
You don't think she'll help?
Oh no, yeah,
I don't know if
like
she'll move in.
like any infamous
Everybody feels
game
that way about
that
any
came
project.
Sure,
Like,
but
well,
I
like,
mean
any-
like
I mean, it seemed like you guys were doing good.
like there's a lot of games that came
Was
out
at your
in the
house?
in the
figure it out.
90s that were pretty
You always
infamous.
do.
And like
Eventually.
developers of those games started getting interviewed in like 2010 because like gaming journalism got popular, and it was
What's the
like,
score?
oh god, yeah, we were rushed. The
have no
publisher
idea.
like basically had a gun to our heads.
Thanks for bringing me here.
yeah.
I needed
Yuki, I'm mad they made Henry. I think you meant Harry. I'm mad they made
done
Harry
yet.
Venom. It should have been Eddie.
This. I know that look.
Yes.
What are you up to?
Well, Yuki, you're also like,
can
if
find
it's
your
not
own
exactly
locker?
like the comics, it's terrible. So, you know, you're a little biased.
Where do you think that security
what is it?
Honestly, both are pretty fine.
Then let's get that thumb drive out of your locker and get out
Well,
of here.
Yeah.
also too, Harry has actually gotten the symbiote before in like the cartoon series.
Yeah, he has. And so has Flash Thompson.
Venom! Perfect
Oh,
sense
dum,
for
dum.
Harry to get it. You can explore a very interesting point of jealousy of, you know, his best friend is a superhero and they have
Yeah,
this
well-
big divide.
Well, they kind of explore
Well,
that in
plus
this game.
too-
I think what they did with Venom in this game, while isn't like,
Back in that elevator.
I would like an adaptation of Venom where it is more like the comic book Venom, but I think what they did with Venom in this game was good and it did work well for the most part.
Yeah. Well, also too, depending on the iteration, sometimes there's a bit of like a brotherly sort of rivalry between Harry and Peter,
Yeah.
because sometimes Norman views Peter as like the better son. Because like, oh, I wish Harry is more like you, where you study, you don't party all the time.
Yeah, they played that a little bit in the Sam Raimi movies.
Yeah.
And that comes into play in this game a little bit too. Not too much. It's kind of like very subtly hinted at, except for one scene where it's more on the nose, but
What is this?
it's more
Go on.
subtle than it is in the Raimi movies. But like I don't know. I think they did a good job with Harry and Peter's relationship in this game, and I think what they did with Venom in this game was pretty cool, and I liked it. Next thing, Yuki's gonna be like, I hate that they took away the fire weakness from Venom in this game. It ruins the entire character of Venom. I like Deadpool Venom. He had nice Jerry curls. Does he have Jerry curls? I like the Spider-Man animated version where Harry was gaslit into thinking he was Goblin by a Norman and would later take up the mantle because he was taking the serum. Yes, that was... I loved the 90s Spider-Man show. It has aged a little bit now, especially when you realize, like, man, these fight scenes are really cucked because of all the censorship. But still, I liked that. Shocker! You can't escape me! I'll follow you to the ends of the earth.
Oh, by the way, you know what an underrated Spider-Man game is? What is it? Not Web of Shadows, but the dimensional one.
Shattered Dimensions.
Shattered Dimensions, because they got every single, well, like then every single, they had every single Spider-Man voice actor on that,
Yeah.
including the '80s cartoon.
Yeah,
guy.
so the '80s cartoon Spider-Man voice actor had voiced yo, what's up, Pigeon Salad? Damn.
Miguel.
What is
Which,
up?
I mean, they did change Miguel's personality a bit in order to have the voice better fit, but still,
To
it
make
was
him more
great to see.
Mexican.
No, no.
Well, Miguel is voiced by the '80s voice actor, no?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
even
so,
talks kind of like
Miguel-
that. He's like, "Shocker! It seems that I have developed a spider sense," or something like that. Like he has like a weird way of talking. Why is my?
No,
I'm
yeah.
looking right now on YouTube. Why is my thumbnail not working?
You know, yeah, because
you
like,
were gay.
if anyone's familiar with like, especially like the first
Come on,
run
Sherry.
of Miguel's series, he's an
No.
angsty '90s boy.
Sherry, you know it doesn't have to be this way. Right? You're supposed to be nice to me. We had a deal.
Damn, I'm not calling you a furry.
You said you would stab me in the eye. That's not very nice.
I've said worse to people I like even more.
What the fuck? Sherry is just chaotic.
Well, no, Teddy, I'm not Eric July.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
That's me, ready to save the universe and looking good while doing it. Yeah, that's a line from him. No, I played the Shattered Dimensions game. The funny thing is that, so Shattered Dimensions was inspired by the '90s Spider-Man episode, where... Oh, this is the meme.
Give you up.
So, like, for today, yeah, that's outdated. But in the context of the scene, this is like early 2010s. So that would be perfect
That's
for
fucking crazy.
Rick Roll.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on Web of Shadows? I didn't care for it when I was little, but that's because I just loved Spider-Man 2.
Not the cops.
So I always wanted to replay it and give it another try.
It's my dad.
Yo, Mike, hope you're doing well. I am doing well. I'm just playing some Spider-Man 2. I'm gonna keep playing this whenever I'm doing streams that don't involve the 250 greatest guitars streams that I've also been doing.
Dad, I told you
Also,
when I got home.
new parody tomorrow. Also, I'm gonna be releasing my first original song under my solo project this month. It'll be a demo. It won't be the final song, but yeah, I finally wrote a new song. It's been a year since I've written an original song, so I'm hype about it. Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Miles Morales is Spider-Man. How you thought I was gonna be racist? Well, you are Korean, Yuki, but I'm glad you weren't racist.
Dude, yeah, like Miguel O'Hara is Spider-Man. What's the name of the Spider-Man who's gay? His superhero name is Web. No. There's a new Spider-Man that they did in like the newest
woke.
like Into the Spider-Verse comic. His name's Web Weaver.
Spider-Man's gone woke.
No, I still think.
I don't know. I haven't heard of that. This sucks. Where are Mexicans in my comic book media? I thought this was escapism. Okay, buddy. When I was little, I don't think Spider-Man existed in the 1900s. How dare you?
I got a second chance. I'm gonna take advantage of
Actually.
that.
Oh,
I see the
need you with
I see
me,
the
Pete.
jacket, Sherry.
Wow, this is
It's a sweatshirt. It just has my titties out because
Why don't
it's
you
a
come by the
low
lab
cut
tomorrow?
shirt.
Check it out.
Thank you. I didn't want to
It's
bring
not a
attention to
jacket.
it, but you know.
I'll show you some of my ideas, and we can talk about it some more. Deal?
sure.
Pete.
And Otto Octavius is Spider-Man. He is the superior Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But
They have that suit in this game too. It's so hype. How's Joy, by the way, Sherry?
Jimmy is asleep on the bed.
Nice.
is that a cat?
Yeah, that's her cat.
Yeah, that's my kitty cat.
The manor and arena are nearly complete. Recon units, report in. The Sandman eluded us.
Oh, what a badass.
I love Kraven's design in this game.
Very nice design. So is Craven Is he hunting these guys on his own terms, or is he hired by someone?
No, he's hunting them. But I mean, do you care that much about like spoilers?
No. Well, let's go like step by step. So
Okay.
like for Craven's story specifically.
Well, the reason he's hunting is kind of a spoiler.
Yay.
Gotcha.
What the fuck,
Everything's a
Sherry?
spoiler.
He's something for the Dragon Ball.
Yuki says, "What the fuck, Sherry? Where my cat pic of Joy?" Yuki's asking for cat pics.
Alright, I will send them to you on Twitter.
That is so necessary. Holy shit.
This guy's just got webs all over his room, and he doesn't have to worry about it because his mom knows he's fucking Spider-Man.
Hey Miles, you busy?
Oh yeah, I forgot I put that suit on.
Need some help with a babysitting mission at the Rat. Sounds fun. Fill me in on the way.
Craven looks like a board. Okay, cool. Yuki, be careful. I don't think the Kim family allows cat pics.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I'm surprised the soda isn't leaking through the plastic lid. Maybe he added webbing to the plastic lid to make sure it doesn't leak.
Oh, he's just
wait,
eating.
would that mean he would taste his web
Oh,
fluid?
that's...
Yeah, that's not right.
Nah. What do you think webbing tastes like?
It's better.
I don't know. He mixed it with chemicals, right? So probably.
What the fuck?
Wait, why,
It's better
Yuki?
when
Why did you time out pigeon salad?
You know
What did
how
pigeon
there's
salad do?
different
Oh, I
Pigeon
think Yuki
salad's
wanted a
awesome.
timeout,
So I also
Teddy.
realized-
All right, well, Yuki, I will have to time you out in
Aw.
retaliation.
Hey, don't you dare!
She timed an innocent
I
person
about it.
out.
It's just, I've been going on some dates.
Sherry, give me a good reason to not time out Yuki.
And there's this one guy. I've seen him a few times, and
Because it was a mistake.
well, it's going
There
well.
are no mistakes.
You know who else was a mistake?
Now, what are you asking me?
Wait a minute.
You?
I'd like to have
Damn.
him for birthday loan.
Dog.
Dog.
I'm sure there's some spider stuff I can be doing. I can give you some privacy.
No, I'd like him to meet you, and I'd like you to meet him. But if you're not comfortable, I totally understand.
Ma,
All right, fine. I won't time out Yuki.
you had me at Pate Loan.
Alright, Kyung, I sent you the cat pics.
I want to see the cat.
I see you.
Okay. Después.
I would like to see the cat as well.
Have I shown any of you guys the pictures of the cat on her new shelves?
No,
I
you
don't
have
think
not.
you have.
They're not new anymore, but they were new. And it's
Right.
okay. I'm gonna DM them to you guys.
Let's go.
Awesome.
Oh my god, when I got home last night from the Friendsgiving,
Here's another one.
I had let Gizmo outside, right?
I should catch that up.
And I was watching him from inside. And it was really windy, and he just kept like running. He was so hype about the wind. He was just running around.
Oh,
was so
I
cute.
thought you were about to say the wind was knocking him over.
No, no. If that happened, I would have brought him inside. No, we don't got wind like that. Miles is
Oh,
cool, but I
that's
gotta stick with the
adorable,
great
though.
white spider. Okay.
Just getting to the Rat.
Alright, let's
John,
see.
please don't scream. I'm gonna warn you. The cat. Oh my God! Stop. Stop, Teddy.
All right, now we can finally survey Miles' suits. Oh wait, no, not quite yet.
Oh, I think. Oh, that's a
We
cute kitty
missed it.
cat.
Who
Oh,
are
so
babysitting?
cute.
MJ got a tip yesterday that Scorpion's being moved to Ravencroft. Call you back in a sec. Fireworks.
Yeah, I put up all new
Better warn
shelves
those
just
guys
for
they're
her.
illegal here without a
That's
permit
cool.
before someone calls
I'm
the
actually
cops.
looking
I
into
forgot.
getting a new computer desk. I'm seeing if because I could get one that's like roughly the size of the one I have now, or so I have like a big dresser here for my clothing, and then I have a nightstand here. I'm thinking if I get a really big desk with like shelves, I could get rid of this nightstand and just use those shelves to put whatever I have in here and there, and then I could have like a really big desk. And that would also allow me for a little extra space, so I could just I could move the guitars and stuff over there, and then I'd have extra space in that corner.
I forgot I shared some pictures of Daisy Duke with you. Now I'm sad.
Oh,
Do you want more cat pics?
Those would help slightly. Oh, I
Joy.
forgot about.
Joy is so cute.
What does this mean?
Gotta be honest, I hate the wingsuit. I love the wingsuit, at least gameplay wise. It's just really fun. It helps you get reach to like crazy speeds, and I don't think it makes the web swinging obsolete at all. Because you can't just fly forever. Like, I mean, if you can, if like you have everything maxed out, and you know exactly where all the different wind ways are. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go here. I'm just gonna do like side content until I unlock more of the Miles suits so we can judge them. You're Spider-Man, not Superman. Well, he's gliding. Look, Toxic, you don't understand, all right? What was Insomniac's first big game that they made? It was Spyro the Dragon. What did Spyro do? He glided. And now what is Spider-Man doing? He's gliding, all right? It
comes full circle.
It's exactly full circle.
Oh man.
What?
My aunt doesn't like contact me very much, but she replied to that story on Instagram where I'm in the swimsuit with my titties out.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What did she say?
She said, "You look beautiful. Love you."
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was supposed to be like, you need Jesus.
I was like, I thought she was gonna say something about your tits.
I was say, are you
That's
blood
what I
related to this
thought
aunt?
too. As soon as I saw she'd responded to it, I was like, "Oh no."
That's so sweet.
Oh.
I was gonna make a joke, but because I messaged you about that, I was gonna make a joke, but instead I was like, I'm just gonna say you look good.
Thank you.
Like I was thinking of just being like, booba, side eyes, and I was like, I'm just gonna say something nice.
Okay, my boobs were covered.
Yeah, they were. Oh, well,
I was
that's a good
wearing the
picture.
swimsuit. I just had a lot of cleavage.
No, yes, obviously your titties weren't out there for the world to, well, for your followers to see.
You gotta save that for the OnlyFans.
Oh my god.
I will never have an OnlyFans.
Yeah. Sherry's not that kind of
Because that
gal.
would mean I'm putting a low price on my body.
That's right.
Or a high price, depending.
Sherry, you don't.
See,
John,
I'm gonna need
you don't understand,
a home
okay?
in exchange to see my titties.
Oh my god. You don't understand, John, alright? Sherry's titties are priceless.
Hold on, I'll show you that.
No, they cost a family home.
Oh, well. That's
They
still
have a
very
price.
that's still very pricey.
Yeah, a family home and a marriage contract.
Not even a ring, just a contract?
I'd rather have the home than a ring.
Sherry,
What?
No.
if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it.
That's
No,
what
I
I'm
want to know.
saying.
A ring doesn't. A ring is not going to keep me housed, okay?
Well, it depends
You know
how
what,
expensive
it's
the ring
I'd rather
is.
have a
2023.
home.
Depends how
It's
expensive the ring is.
2023. I suggest that the women do the proposing from now on.
Luna posted a tweet. She posted like a screenshot from Tipster's chat where someone said, "Someone check this guy's hard drive," and then Tipster responded, "It's full of videos and pictures of me doing your mom." And then Keemster says, "His mom is 13?" So stupid.
Oh my god, that's so. Teddy says, I will never have an OnlyFans. Then why am I following you then?
Oh god. Booba? Yeah, exactly, Vicky. That was what I was gonna say. Oh, that's nice of her. Good point. I take that back. No, I mean, I was being a little hyperbolic, but I do think like, I don't think that's the reason why they had him glide. I don't think it was like a slight reference to Spyro, but it is an interesting thing to think about. It's like, wow, they went all the way from Spyro, which was the first game I ever played. I was like 4 years old when I played that. They went from Spyro to this. It's like, I'd love a video just going over the history of Insomniac. Damn it, Sherry, you got me excited about a funny aunt comment, and then you disappoint me with her just calling you beautiful. Mike, thoughts on Muda versus Boogie? I think it's a pretty funny. I haven't really looked at all of the back and forth, so I don't really have like anything specific to say about it. But it's funny.
Well, also it's a good way to promote the podcast.
True.
The podcast that's only gonna last one episode.
I'm sick of all the cock teasing. I just want them to release the episode already.
Yeah, we'll send it.
I have it on good authority that it's going to be released tomorrow, and I'm not just talking about the teaser.
Well, isn't D-Max the one, isn't he the editor now?
Yes.
Oh, so it's gonna be shit.
That's great for him. It's okay, sure, you can make it up for me by calling Mike a perverted furry. No, she's not. She can't do that, okay?
Yeah, she can.
Another thing, where are all the cops? In this game, where are all the cops? Aren't they like on?
Probably
I mean, I don't
dead.
ever look at the street, but aren't like they all
They're on
like
strike.
Like whenever you're doing
on the street and.
Let's look for some cops.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I feel like you're just passing right over all of them.
I mean, you know, I'm Spider-Man. You know, I'm doing my thing. All right. Now that I've unlocked the suits, let's do our fashion show for... Oh, wait. I got one more suit here. Shit, hold on.
Do you realize how annoying the sand cleanup's gonna be? Like, have you tried to clean sand out of your car after a day from the
Well, that's
beach?
why, like, I think...
Just ask the Saudis,
I
bro.
think they're cleaning...
I want to know how they do it.
I think they're clean... I think even once you beat the game, there are still areas of this part of New York that still have sand. Like, the sand stays here for quite a while. All right. What do we think?
Is that a baby bonnet? What is that?
So this is inspired by, like...
Like it.
It's inspired by, like, ninjas. You don't like the Kumo suit?
Ninja.
I kind of like the black and white one, but otherwise, yeah, it's a little over-designed.
The little hat thing, no. Everything else is okay.
What do you think of all the tattoos?
I like tattoos.
I feel like
But I like
tattoos on a
tasteful
suit's kind of
tattoos.
redundant.
You don't
though.
find these tattoos tasteful?
Okay, just
No, 'cause
curly.
it's on fabric. It's just a design on fabric.
No, it's his skin. He's got red skin.
Well, Redskins.
Yeah, buddy. Adding on to the list of racism here.
Wow, first
Oh
Sherry
my
calls me a
God.
rat, now she throws up at the thought of Redskins. Outrageous. All right.
Hey, we do not accept that term anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry.
You don't accept Redskins? Damn.
Look, would it make you feel better if
I
I
mean, we
said...
already kicked them out of their houses. Now this.
Sherry, would it make you feel better if I said you were my favorite American Indian? All right, what do we think of these
No.
suits? Damn it. We've got the black and red, which I think looks great in this game.
I like the black and blue.
I do like the black and blue. The white and red is a little much. I do like the Peter color scheme. But like I feel like if you're gonna wear that, you would only wear that if you literally want two Peters in the game. You leave Sherry alone? What do you mean leave Sherry alone? I'm nice to Sherry. I'm like one of the nicest people in the world to Sherry, okay?
That purple one goes hard.
I like the purple one. I like, if it weren't for the red parts of this, I would love it if it was just black and gold. I feel like the red parts really stick out.
Sometimes they're trying to stick something in there that just doesn't belong. Because that one suit where the top is red, it kind of rip out of somebody else's skin.
Wait, you mean this one?
Yeah, that one.
Well, it's supposed to be like the same colors as, you know, the... Oh, oops, my bad. It's just supposed to be like this color scheme, but for Miles.
I know, but because the red is nowhere else in the suit, it just looks like he's tearing it out of skin. Like, molting.
Damn. Alright, let's continue looking at Miles' suits. Alright, what else we got? We've got his classic suit from the first game, which I do like the design, but I prefer how dark the black is on this suit.
I like blue and white.
You like this one? This one kind of reminds me of the Fantastic Four colors.
Kinda.
Oh, I like that purple and black. The
Yeah.
purple and black is nice.
The purple one goes harder than my dad went when he beat my mother. Oh, God.
Well, I'm sure your mom turned purple.
I had a joke loaded and I realized I can't say it.
Wait, what was the joke?
I was gonna say, well, can he come spank me?
Oh my God, Sherry.
Oh my God.
I mean,
Who
you
hurt
can
you?
you can say the joke, but you know, I don't know.
Who hurt you?
Wait, were you saying that about Miles?
Oh, it's so over.
No.
Oh, okay. Anyways, what do we think? John, give us your thoughts on this flip side Miles suit.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Honestly,
Sonic.
this suit looks great. Like with all black and red, I think this looks great. And then we have his Shadow Spider suit, which again, I really love this blue and black design, especially like the web
Ooh, I
under the
like
cape.
these.
Wait, I
one
actually
looks
like
great
this.
too.
I think I like this one better than the night costume
The Moon Knight
for
one.
Peter.
I think I do
Like-
as well.
I like
Mike, you going to see the Marvels, you
like it.
Marvel fanboy? I don't know what gives you the idea I'm a Marvel fanboy when I constantly have been criticizing them ever since Phase 4. But me and my friends might pirate it. Not that I would ever pirate anything. But we might watch it at get together we're having on the 25th. And we might do a drinking game, like doing a shot every time a joke doesn't land.
Wow, pirating the one movie that's gonna have an all like main character female cast. How dare you?
Yeah, they can bite me.
None of them are hot.
Damn.
Hey, if Sherry says it, then okay, I'm fine with it.
I'm sure Brie Larson is a beautiful woman to someone.
Well, a lot of people find
She's
Brie Larson
okay.
hot.
In hell, probably.
I don't know. She's fine. All right. What do we think of the encoded suit?
I don't know.
I don't-
That's giving me Pinhead.
From Hellraiser?
Head.
That
Yeah.
looks like a minion
Looks
design. Like that looks like the henchman design.
Look at these
You know
little
what I mean?
random ropes
Yeah.
on his legs.
It looks like he belongs with the Cenobites.
What are your thoughts on the Cenobites, Sherry?
Oh,
You know
I
what?
like
Good
this
for
one.
them. They found
Biomechanical suit?
a
I like this one.
place that gives them what they want.
This reminds me of a guy, the Guyver. Does anyone know the movie The Guyver?
I think I know it.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
This
Of course,
suit-
it was a manga and anime first, but the live action movies isn't. too
Yeah.
bad.
This suit is kind of sick, but I don't know if I'd want to wear it.
I like it.
What do we think of the Tokusatsu suit? Now, this is Power Rangers, straight up.
Oh, that's awesome. I actually like that.
Yeah, that's just
Wait,
bad
does
guy in
Peter have a
Power Rangers.
Tokusatsu suit, or have you not unlocked that one?
No, he doesn't have one.
Oh, it would be so cool for them to have like a Tokusatsu suit together. They can do like a pose.
My bad. I guess the closest one to it would be this.
I don't like that.
Yeah, me neither.
Wait, what's the name? What's
I
the
don't like
name
that either.
of the Tokusatsu suit for him?
It's
Oh,
called
it just says Tokusatsu. Okay.
Tokusatsu. It's just the Tokusatsu suit.
Yeah.
What about the
By the way-
Agamat? This is the worst fucking suit. What about the Agamat suit?
Oh, I don't like that one.
Looks
Yeah,
so
I don't
fucking
like.
ugly.
By the way, fun fact:
Hate these
Spider-Man
gold
is the reason
cheeks.
why that Power Rangers has giant robots in it.
Yes, because of the Japanese Spider-Man show.
Yeah.
What do we think of the red?
Always the
Spectre
Japanese
suit?
ruining everything.
What? I actually kind of like this suit. This is an example where I don't mind the hair sticking out that much.
I
Looks
don't
like
know.
a fucking child.
I
in
don't
that.
like it.
It's always weird when like the hair sticks out of a Spider-Man costume. That's why I don't like the Spider-Boy design that they did for the Amalgam comics.
All right. Well, we're gonna wear this suit. Wait, do we want? Are we thinking this one or the one that's just like black and red here?
The blue one or
Black and red.
black and red.
What do you?
I kind of like the white one.
The white and gold one?
Yeah.
Hmm.
There's no other white one there.
Well, he smiled.
Why do you have to specify white and gold?
Well, technically they all do have white, but okay, Sherry.
You know what? Suck my dick.
Damn, Sherry.
Me when she reveals it and it's bigger than mine.
What the fuck?
Bro.
So now, canonically, I have a bigger dick than John.
Oh no.
No, because I did a meme to does anybody know who Gamer J Lee is? He's from around Tommy's community.
Yeah, I don't really I haven't seen too much of his content, but I know him.
Yeah, so he did an update video and I picked like the perfect frame.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it's just like a soy face, and it's just I captioned it by saying,
Oh my god. That's a great frame. That should be your
me
PF.
when she's packing.
That should be your PFP.
Oh.
All right, gentlemen, I must ask a serious question. Who's partaking in No Nut November?
Really nobody.
Well, I am. First of all,
Good for you.
Are we talking voluntary or?
it doesn't matter. It's just, are you partaking or not? Are you in or are you out?
Or are you out in Minecraft?
Listen, I'm trying to get out of
Here
November.
has
You know what
failed
I'm
No
saying?
Nut November.
I have yet to fail, nor will I. You know, I'm a very Sherry should know. I'm a
Yeah,
very
of course, typical
I'm a man
failing
of
in life.
I'm a man of strong wills. You know what I mean?
Apparently not if the redneck thing got you hot.
What are you talking about?
Oh, wait, what?
I sent him this thing from this redneck wrestling match. It was a girl in a bikini promoting
Bro,
it.
it's a girl of dude. It was like a wrestling thing, and this girl was in a bikini, and she had a fat ass. Like, what do you mean?
And I'll be ruining your day.
I see that all the time, all day, every time I go to work.
Well, yes, you work at a freaking pool, Sherry. You know, I see fat
I don't
asses all the
have to go
time.
masturbate
I
every
don't
time
see.
I see that.
Oh my God, Sherry.
I see fat butts, but they're usually through the McDonald's line.
God damn. Not quite the same.
Yeah. Pigeon Salad. I love Pigeon Salad's comment right here. I looked her up and down. I said, "Girl, you're looking fine." Then she pulled out a pecker that was twice the size of mine.
Guitar shows the background as I run in fear. That should be a lyric.
No, that is. He's
What?
referencing a song, a
Oh.
TikTok meme.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry, but personally, I have thing later on with person, but I'm falling this one. Sorry, but personally, I have a thing later on with a person. I think Yuki is saying that she's meeting up with someone and she is gonna fail. No, November.
Well, not with
That's
that
okay.
attitude. They could find you completely repulsive. And
Scorpion looks cool.
Not right now. Hold up. There you go.
Look, all right. All I'm saying.
I mean,
is, you know, nice boobas or a nice booty
Holy shit,
makes,
stuck on the
makes
radio.
it harder, okay? That's all I'm saying. And not in the way that some people will misinterpret that phrase I just said.
I don't know what that means.
Don't worry about it. Anyways, Vicky says that Scorpion looks cool. I've always liked this design for Scorpion.
Miles.
Well, I mean, just so everybody's aware, today was Veterans Day, and you know,
It's fine.
if you can, help a veteran out.
I thought yesterday was Veterans Day.
No, it's today.
No, it's today.
November 11th.
A little early for fireworks.
11/11.
Oh, so was
kill
it just
yourself, blah,
recognized?
blah, blah.
Was it just recognized yesterday by businesses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I got confused. Me when Sherry said come spank me. Funny.
If these are
Doc.
What?
Check the general in my Discord.
How about you check?
Oh no.
I'll take left. Protect the ship. Form up on me.
Protect SS Liberty
Okay, buddy.
at all costs.
You said it was your dad, so technically I asked your dad to spank me.
Okay.
His dad's like 80. We don't know Teddy, right?
That would be better for Sherry. If the man's not 99 years old, then Sherry don't want him.
Okay, the
I'm
cat
saying Sherry's
is like
older,
55.
but I ain't seen messing with no broke.
I'm glad we got that clarified.
The cap on my dating age is 55, but it is negotiable.
Yeah.
These guys are bad news. Definitely want to keep them in prison.
Well, like, I was talking with my coworker earlier because I had to tell her, I forgot to tell her, my boyfriend and I broke up. And she's like, well, how long has that been? And I'm like, 3 months ago?
Oh, damn. Was it anything serious or it just didn't work out?
It just didn't work out.
Glad it wasn't anything bad.
I was hoping you knew. We'll cover you. Keep them out of the ship.
But yeah,
But now that we know that,
I was
now
chatting.
we as a community can go back to harassing Sherry.
Wait, I thought we were always doing that.
No. Not that I condone.
No. We were just joking around with her.
Now I can be serious. Alright, sorry Sherry, what were you saying?
My coworker and I were talking about my standards, and she said, I feel like your standards are just too low. And I'm like, no, they're pretty high. And she's like, well, what are your standards? Alive and conscious?
What are you, vultures, kid?
You should. Vicky says you should have a drink, Sherry.
Alright, drinks to that.
What kind of drink? I have a couple here.
Well, are we gonna start drinking?
I don't know.
Don't get distracted by the spiders. Our quarry lies within.
Fun fact, during the Middle Ages, it was safer to drink beer than water.
Oh, I actually have bourbon because I got some Jim Beam bourbon for my mom because she needed it for what she was making yesterday. So I do have bourbon that I could drink. I'm not as tired as I thought I was. I don't know. I might stream longer.
Lord, Teddy.
See, Mike, you need me.
I say that all the time.
You see, Mike, you need me. I got Sherry to put the words "come," "spank," and "me" together. If I
Aw.
wasn't here, you wouldn't get that kind of content. No, Sherry says that all the time.
Money and tech here. Yeah.
Sorry, Teddy, to take that away from you.
You've just never been in a private chat in my VC.
Why would I automatically? Oh my god.
Who are you people? And where'd you even come from? I'll give them one thing. They know what they want.
We wants the redhead. We wants the redhead.
You want it all.
No, it was me. All me. I have that effect on women. Okay.
We got him on the ropes.
I told my brother he needs to join the military sooner so that I can visit him on base and find a husband.
Is your brother gonna join the military?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. How old is your brother?
He is 21.
21.
Try and date his drill sergeant.
When's he planning on joining?
Probably next year. He's just trying to lose some weight.
Excuse me, why am I not in this group chat? You're not on Discord, Yuki. I don't know what you want us to tell you. They just take one look at me and they just can't help but to scream that. Goddamn Israeli singing. Okay, alright.
Young, if you want in, I will add you to
No, you want out.
my Discord server.
Well, Yuki's not on Discord.
And neither was Teddy, and Teddy joined Discord for me.
I guess that's true. Yuki, are you gonna join Discord for Sherry, huh? Are you gonna finally get on VC and prove that I'm right about you being a woman?
Stop the Asian hate crime.
No, we need more of it. Honestly. I mean, maybe that's how we get Augie back in the community.
People inside are gonna drown. I'll keep trying to get these things out.
Sherry, what time are you planning on drinking with your brother? Or did you not have a set time?
Well, he don't care. He's gonna be drinking until 3 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Right now, he's just playing D&D with his buddies.
Because I was saying, like, if chat wants, we can transition. I'm down to transition this to a drinking stream.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright,
Drink to that.
let's see what chat says. One in the chat if you want us to start drinking.
You okay in there? Trying to get out.
What if you avow Mike's alcoholism?
Hold on now. I am not an alcoholic.
Hello? No signal. Better hurry up. Whoa!
You got 2 votes.
One. Yo, D&D, is he single? Good one. Sherry also votes in.
Yes, my brother is
Dream
single.
cooking. Let's go.
He is looking for a girlfriend.
Oh, what happened with the last relationship? Did it not work out?
No, she dumped him, and now
Aw.
she's hanging around me because she feels guilty.
How does that make you feel?
That.
Stay calm. I'll find another way.
Punching
It's
metal
just
doors.
weird.
Yeah, no, I figure.
Electrical access. Sounds promising.
Yo!
But I also feel kind of bad because she stresses over everything.
Drink.
That's unfortunate. Vicky, thank you for the $10. All right, cool. Then you know what? Let's start this. Okay, hold on.
Serves up.
I'm gonna make myself a
Alright,
drink. I'll be
Bottoms
back.
up. 3, 2, 1, first drink.
All right, I'll be back. I gotta get my drink.
That was like 2 shots. Okay. So Wingski, how was your week?
Good, I guess.
Do anything fun?
Not this week. Oh, I went to a game earlier, but that's it. I just came back from it.
Cool. Are you in college?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
we
I'm
just had a game
failing.
tonight too. Hey! I'm not actually failing. I flunked my first year in college, and then I paid for my own classes, and I turned that shit around.
Yay.
Academic probation sucks.
Flunk me? I don't think so.
Nerdy John left us.
Yeah, he abandoned us. Just like how he abandoned. Oh, I can't say that.
Eddie, I will come and flunk you. As a future teacher, I absolutely will.
No flunk November.
How did you flunk November, Vicky? Eddie, I'll flunk you so hard. Did you want to see the cat shelf swing ski?
I guess. Yes.
Alright, let me DM them to you. There you go. They're cat-shaped cat shelves.
I just enabled DMs. Whee.
It says it's sending, so...
Let's try again. Did Mike die? I think he did. If he did, can I be the... Yeah.
Mike got lost on the way to the fridge.
Oh, there it is. Ooh, Mike. Ooh, so cute.
Oh, she's the cutest. The funny thing is, my mom actually bought her from somebody that I knew, and my mom had no clue that I knew this chick. But I had gone to middle school and high school with her, and her dad kept throwing her cat outside, and so the cat had kittens. And I got one of the kittens.
Yay.
She's the cutest cat ever. It's a pretty small cat for how old she is, but she's perfectly healthy from everything that I've been told.
How old is she?
She is 6.
6. Okay.
All right, I am back. What is up, everybody?
Holy shit! It's the new Mike. Hello.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up, Teddy?
The old Mike was pretty gay.
What do you mean I was pretty gay?
No, this one's just.
You know what I mean.
Oh shit! I forgot something. Hold on, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's dead.
The next one's gonna be even more gay. How up get ladies? I don't know how that works, Teddy. Please explain.
Oh yeah, Teddy. That means you have to wear a fursuit. I don't know if you want to do that, so. Or you can
I've never even worn a fursuit. What are you people talking about? All right. I had gotten everything that I needed except for the bourbon, so I had to go back and grab it.
Good job.
You know me. All right. So I'm gonna make myself a bourbon and Coke. Oh my fucking god, I hate people. They call it off, so I guess I'm not failing November. Well, Yuki, I guess that means you can just watch more of this stream. Isn't that good news for you, Yuki?
Well, Vicky.
That's a W.
I agree.
You've still got plenty of time to fail November.
True. How do I call in? Do you even have a Discord? Alright. Thank you, Vicky. Who changed the status to no nut nutting?
To no nut nutting.
Alright, let's get back to the game. Take 2 shots because you took so long? How do you think I call into every... I've never heard you call into any stream, Shadow Humor.
This is true. I have never either, but I don't watch as many streams as the rest of y'all.
I'm not terminally online.
Yeah, I'm only here for Mike because Mike DMs me when he's going live.
Yeah, he pulls a gun in my head every time to tell me to get on.
It's not true.
It's not true.
Alright, let's continue. Oh yeah. Vicky, I'll do... Okay. I'll take one more shot.
I already did 2 shots, so...
Based.
Good luck.
So much cope. Holy fuck. Okay, bye. I don't know what you're talking about, Shadow Humor. I'm always so nice to Shadow Humor. I don't know what... Oh, he DM'd me earlier saying, like, is something like what's wrong or something like that. Hold on. So he DM'd me saying, "You good, bro?" And then he just said, "Okay, good." And I just sent a question mark. I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Because you're gay, Mike.
You're gay, Sherry. All right.
No, you.
Thank you, Vicky.
I don't know, Shadow Humor, you could probably just DM me on whatever and I can give it to Mike.
I can just DM you an invite to the stream, or to the Discord if you really want to join.
It's the citrus reamer thing.
All right, there you go, Shadow Humor. They probably don't want Shadow because shadows are black and they hate it. Okay, all right. Well, let's continue.
So
playing this
true.
game.
Well, thank God
Hell yeah.
isn't here.
Shit, I need to charge my controller.
Gay. Have y'all seen that citrus reamer that looks like a butt plug?
No, what are you talking about?
Here, I'll put it in general.
Sweet.
Okay, hold on. Keeping the Shadow Man down. Hello, Shadow Humor. What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up?
Nothing much.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Why are you asking if I'm good?
Are you curious? Are you really curious why I asked you that? I mean, I'm just asking if you're good.
Yes, I am curious. Why are you asking that I'm good?
And you guys have never heard me on another stream? That's a lie.
I don't know if I
It's a
have.
lie.
Okay.
It's a lie.
99% sure I have never heard you on a stream.
You know, the amount of cope is just insane.
Why is it cope to not know what your voice sounds like?
I mean, you have a
know.
really nice voice.
All right, let's say you've called in. Hold on, hold on. Let's say you've called into Tommy's show before, right?
No.
How many times?
I don't want to hear your cope anymore.
No. Okay, let's say you've called into Tommy's show before, right?
Yeah.
Out of all of his shows, what % of them have you called in before?
I don't know. I had a whole Now Recording episode. I've called in a Now Recording.
I don't watch all of
numerous
Now
times.
Recording's episodes.
I've called into Xylee's streams.
I don't watch
Badwick
Xylee streams. I don't even know who Badwick is.
Who do you watch?
These days I don't really watch anybody. I watch Tommy sometimes, and that's about it. Like, I don't really watch that much
Just
commentary.
Tommy? So it's just Tommy?
Mostly, if Nick goes live, I watch him. If Augie ever went live, I would obviously watch him because he's probably my favorite of them.
Okay, yeah.
And I don't really watch Bo Black's streams that often. I will occasionally hop,
Well,
watch
who the
for a little
fuck
bit.
watches Blow Blacks?
Well, I watch him sometimes when he's shitting on Tipster because I mean that's always good content.
I know, but Tipster is gone, and we just need to just get through it, just like he has. No one cares about Tipster anymore.
That's true.
Right?
Mostly true, yeah.
But I just want you to be good, man. I just want you to be good.
No, yeah,
I
I'm
don't
good.
want you to take that in a slanted way.
No, I was
Did you
taking a
take
slanted
it
way.
a
I was
way?
like curious, like if I posted anything that made it seem like I wasn't good.
No.
Yes.
Okay. What do you mean? Yes,
you good?
Sherry.
Are you good?
No, I'm not good. I'm gonna kill myself
You're
after
not.
this stream
Oh
ends.
my god, you need to drink more.
Oh,
What is it,
true.
$10 shot?
Yes.
So what are you guys talking about? You guys talking about air fresheners in cars, or I mean, what interesting things are you guys talking about?
I don't know what they were talking about while I was gone. Apparently, they were talking about how much of a furry and gay I am while I was gone, but John
are you a
left
furry?
just before I,
I would
left.
never.
No,
I would
Sherry.
never.
I never have.
Ever.
Yeah, okay, Sherry. Do you love shadow people, Mike? I do love shadow people.
Be alone.
I mean,
I don't.
Sherry's been fun to listen to. Mike, you know, Sherry's probably one of my favorite co-hosts of yours, I would say.
Sherry's, I mean, no digging against any of my other co-hosts, but Sherry and Ghost Shark are my favorite people to stream with.
I don't know Ghost Tractor, Ghost whatever.
Okay.
I don't know you. But what are you guys talking about other than you're a furry?
We're talking, I mean, nothing, I guess, at the moment.
Mostly just Avengers and Spider-Man.
Yeah, we're talking about
that
how
sort of
shit.
stuff.
I think we were gonna start talking about how shit the Marvels is looking to be.
How Spider-Man is just overused and just boring now.
Okay.
And no one cares
Alright.
about Spider-Man.
This is slander.
Well, you know
I
my
watched
stance
all of
on
the
it.
Spider-Man
I do know your
cartoons.
stance on it.
I just think it's over for Spider-Man.
I mean, so
I
far,
don't think anybody will ever get tired of Spider-Man. I just kept watching Spider-Man cartoons when I was a kid.
no.
I don't
If
think I'll ever
the,
get tired of Spider-Man.
I think if the Spider-Man. Oh, thank you for the $10, Teddy. Give this to Shadow. I'll find a way to give it to Shadow, I guess.
Oh, thank you, bro. But yeah, Spider-Man is, you know, how many movies we got. He slings webs and does like acrobatics.
Well, it's
Very
not.
entertaining.
It's not just about the power set. You know, it's about the story, right?
It's about the story. It's about, you know, like his aunt dies, or, you know, like he has friends and they get hurt, you know, and
Yeah.
it's just the same old shit.
Well, what do you want to happen in his stories?
Well, it's just the same shit. I mean, we're gonna come up with another Spider-Man movie. It's gonna be the same thing, you know. It's the same fucking shit over and over again.
Are you wanting to see other superhero movies or other movies in general?
I mean, I
Is that
love
what you're-
Okay, I love Batman, and I really appreciate what the Batman turned out to be. It was different than
Oh,
Christopher
the
Nolan's Batman.
one with the Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked that one a lot.
Yeah, I liked it too. A lot of people didn't like it, but I really liked it because it was different than Christopher Nolan Batman. You know what I mean? With Christian Bale. But you know, I love Batman, but I don't want to see his fucking parents die over and over again. I don't give a fuck. I don't
Yeah.
care.
I'm
It's
glad
like,
they didn't
do a
release-
Batman Beyond. Do something different. Spider-Man is the same shit over and over again.
Well, with
Spider-Man's the same.
with the
fucking
MCU one, we didn't see how Uncle Ben died.
shit. What with
Yeah, but we did see Aunt May die.
Yeah, but that didn't happen till the then. And Aunt May dying has not been common until like recently.
I don't know, man.
Like even I mean, one of the worst comics from Spider-Man happened because they just didn't want to let Aunt May die.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that too, but I mean, what was the most recent Spider-Man movie? What was it called? I fucking can't
Into the
remember.
Spider-Verse.
No, not the animated ones.
The last one was No Way Home.
No Way Home was really good.
I liked
really
that one.
liked
Yeah.
That was really good because it brought something new. It brought something different, and it played off nostalgia, but it did it in the right way.
I agree with.
Okay.
I agree with that. Yeah.
And Into the Spider-Verse stuff, you know, I mean, a lot of people don't like Miles Morales. I've never seen those movies because I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But, you know, a lot of people seem to really like him, and that's really cool. You know, I think Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
Well, I feel like if someone wants to argue that only Peter Parker is Spider-Man, they have to do the same thing with like characters
didn't
like.
say that. I didn't say that.
Okay,
I
okay.
didn't say only Peter Parker's Spider-Man. I just said Peter Parker is Spider-Man. That's
Oh,
all
okay.
I said.
All right. Well then, yes, I agree.
Does that make sense?
No, yeah, no, I agree.
He is, with a capital I-S, is Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think of, what was I gonna say? I will say about the Miles Morales from the Spider-Verse, I think that version is better than this version of Miles. This version of Miles is a little too milquetoast for me.
Lay off me so I can stop that propeller.
I think this game did do more with him. But still, they need to do more. I don't think he's ready to be the main Spider-Man yet, and that's what the creators are saying they're gonna do for the next game.
What's the deal with that Mary Jane mission or whatever? You know, like Mary Jane is a tough badass in the game. Is that true?
Apparently, when they went to Symkaria to cover the Symkarian Civil War, she got training, so that's why she's more capable.
Training.
No, she got training.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. She's like well, I thought this was intentional. In higher difficulties, she dies in like one hit, but apparently that was not intentional. She's supposed to die in 2 hits.
Okay. So is training? It's like like pistol training, like gun training, or something like that.
Well, she uses like this stun gun that's called like it's called like a Symkarian Stinger or something like that. I don't know a lot about Symkaria, so I can't pretend to know what any of that stuff is.
And that's in the game?
That's in this game.
Okay.
But she has 3 missions in total. Like, it's like very minor stuff.
Well, I know there's the comics and stuff, and I don't read the comics. And if I'm saying something fucking wrong, and then someone's like, okay, well, it's this way in the comics, I tend to go off the comics more than the movies and shit like that, because, you know, the comics is where it's in stone, in my opinion.
I see why people feel that way, but for me, obviously an adaptation needs to retain things from the original for it to be called an adaptation, otherwise it's just your own fucking story. But I feel like restricting something to specifically the rules of a comic when it's supposed to be a different piece of media allows things to change in a way that can potentially improve them. 9 times out of 10, I think it makes it worse, but I think The Shining is like a perfect example. You know, a lot of people like the book. I think the book's good. I prefer the movie, and I think it's one of the best movies ever made. And it's so different from the book. And Stephen King hates it.
Stephen King didn't like Stanley Kubrick's movie.
No, he hated it, yeah. But then Stephen King got a chance to make his own TV movie, and it was dog shit.
Yeah, and I mean, I wouldn't say it was dog shit. I mean, for the time, it was impactful. Stephen King really enjoyed the new It movies.
I like the It movies.
The first one. Yeah, I like the It movies too. The first one especially. The second one, you know, I felt like it dragged. You know what I mean?
The second one suffers from something that director needs to stop using, which is the CGI is just so, especially with the ending, it's just so not great. That director needs to stay away from CGI, and especially after The Flash. Because that same director directed the Flash movie.
In practical effects, you know, the viewer like sees that, and they I don't know what's the right word. Not respect that, but
they can sense that there's something there.
Yeah, like it's real. Like that's why Jurassic Park, the first one, was so amazing.
Well, that's why The Thing it still holds up to this day. It's because of all the practical effects in it. Some of the stop motion stuff ages a little bit, but that's a lot of stop motion. But like
exactly.
Everything else, like I still see people's I have some friends that had never seen it, and they still like actually got like legit shocked when the part where the chest opens up in The Thing. They all like gasped. But it's like, it's still effective to this day.
A lot of my mom, she's always really disappointed when they do a lot of the stuff, because my mom, she was a huge nerd when she was younger. Her older brother got her really into a lot of stuff. and she used to love all of that stuff, and she gets disappointed by it because she liked the practical effects. She liked how realistic a lot of it made it feel. Because, like, you can have practical effects that look really good, you can have ones that look really cheesy, but I feel like they look better than all of the CGI because the CGI gets aged so quickly.
Yeah, like, it's really hard to keep CGI from aging, and that's even true for like that's especially true for like when the CGI is very heavy. Like even oh damn, I died right away. Oh Teddy, thank you for the $9.99. I don't get why the Flash used so much CGI. They could have had just gave people costumes. They could have gave costumes to people in Hawaii and let Ezra Miller go off. Okay, well, that is true. All right.
Well,
Ezra Miller needs to be put behind bars.
100%.
Are you guys fans of A24 movies?
Some of them, yes. I think they're pretty.
Yes.
I think they're hit or miss.
Have you guys seen that Scarlett Johansson movie? It's called like Under the Skin or some shit.
I have not seen it in its entirety, but I've seen a lot of it, and it looks good.
So I don't want to spoil the ending, right? But the ending is entirely real. It's like practical effects, and it just hits you, and it really resonates with you. And after the movie, it just all comes together, and you're just like, holy fuck, you know what I mean? But if that was CGI, if that was like made to look real or like AI or some shit, it would not have that effect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of media would be a lot better if you have to use so much CGI. I think it would be better to just animate it at that point because I find that animated shows and movies they age a lot less and you can appreciate the animation style a lot more in retrospect.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. And look, the perfect example, let's bring up the Halo series. Let's bring that up. If that was animated, if that was CGI, I'm all for it. I'm there. You know what I mean? That's what it should have been. I think Master Chief should have been fucking jumping through space and fucking going on different ships and shit and doing crazy shit. Instead of like, you know, there's only so much you can do with adapting something into what's the word, actual people or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Another thing that sucks is that sometimes the creators of a film do intend to use practical effects. Like, I know for the 2011 Thing movie, they did have a lot of practical effects set up and ready to go, but I think it was because the studio was worried that, oh, people of the modern day aren't going to want practical effects. They replaced all the practical effects with CGI effects that just look so terrible.
Thanks.
And I think the same thing might have happened to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, because I know that they do have the real animatronics there, but they definitely look like they put CGI over them.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll take a look.
Yeah.
The Five Nights at Freddy's movie, I watched it, and it wasn't terrible. I think I always respect something that stays loyal to the material, to the games, you know what I mean?
Right.
But
I feel like they must have rewritten some stuff, and because it felt a little bit.
I still haven't seen it.
It was supposed to. There was supposed to be something else.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, like, thing with like CGI and graphics like that is like, even if they do look amazing for the time, like for example, I remember when like everything about the PS3, people were like, oh my god, it looks so amazing and everything like that. But nowadays, like, PS3 graphics are like, in some cases they look, in my opinion, even worse than like some PS2 graphics. Like, they look really just not good at all. And I feel like that's starting to happen with some PS4 games too.
It's like you watch movies from the early 2000s, like 2006 or something, and then you watch movies now, and it's just ridiculous. It's so sad. I have no idea what Hollywood is doing. Hollywood has just gone down the fucking shithole.
100%, yeah.
Wait a second.
I mean, I think part of it is because everything's moved to streaming, so they're trying to make the same kind of success that they would get at like a theater in the box office, but through streaming, and it's just not going to work out that way. Because the only streaming service that's kind of set up in order to let you have that kind of success where people are streaming it is probably Amazon. Because you have to pay for everything.
Good point.
Oh shit. Shadow, what's your
And then
opinion
they're also
on?
pandering to.
Sorry, continue.
They're also just pandering to like China and a worldwide box office because they're hoping that that covers.
And you know, it's like South Park said, it's the fucking Panderstone. You know what I mean? I think they were spot on with that. And it's just it's not about entertainment anymore. It's about trying to send a message, and people aren't that stupid. Hollywood thinks we're all dumb. We're all fucking idiots. You know what I mean? And that's what's killing them. That's why they're not making any money. Maybe they have enough money, they don't need to make any more money. But why even make the movie if they're not going to make a profit? What's the point?
Hey, Miles. Getting used to hearing that voice lately.
There really isn't one, and I think that's why they keep. Like, Disney has gone back to remaking the Disney princess movies, and they're trying to improve them. I haven't watched many of them because I don't want to be disappointed.
They are all bad. I hate so much of the Disney remakes. It's so funny how like I'm like a huge Disney hater at this point, but when I was in high school, I was like the biggest Disney fanboy. I loved Disney so much. I was so excited for everything that was coming out of Disney, and like now it's like, man, when will I be allowed to be excited? Like even for Wish, which when I heard about the concept, I was like, okay, that's exciting. That's something I'm getting excited for. And then I see that they did this half-ass fucking halfway of 2D and 3D, and they didn't just commit to one style. It just upsets me. It's like, you guys are just...
That's an L.
You guys, they suck so much. Because clearly, I think this is what happened. I think initially the movie was just going to be a normal Pixar 3D like style movie. And with all the success of Spider-Verse and Puss in Boots and all that stuff, they then decided, okay, you know what? We need to catch up with the times. Let's make this like 2D-ish. When all people really want is an actual new 2D movie from Disney. Like everyone pretty much wants them to just go back to what that style used to be. Like look how many, like I saw so much hype around the Once Upon a Studio short they did, which was very like, it was very nostalgic, and I did enjoy it. And what was cool is they did recreate a lot of the different animation styles over the years. And it's like, man, so you guys totally have the capability to animate something like how you used to. You just don't.
Yeah, I think it comes down to it's cheaper to do it in this weird new style. But I mean, like with everything that they've done, I got really excited to see the Moana movie because one of my friends dragged me there in high school to go and see it, and we watched it, and I was really excited because they stayed pretty faithful to a lot of the mythology that they were basing their stuff off of, because I did research projects in high school where during my geography class I had to learn about religions of the Pacific Islands, and so that was really interesting.
Moana was great.
And they can come up with these really cool concepts. Like my personal favorite princesses, as far as Disney goes, are Mulan, Tiana, and Belle.
Belle is my favorite.
Like, I absolutely...
The animated movie of Mulan is top tier, dude.
100%.
Top tier Disney. It is one of the best Disney movies, I would say. Like, top 5.
It's definitely like an S tier animated Disney movie. I agree with that. The remake is just a total fucking sham of what Mulan was.
Depends. I mean, what's so terrible about creating a character that is original? I don't care what their gender is. I don't give a fuck about that. Okay? I don't care. Just make it authentic. Make it something new. Stop trying to take something from the past and milking it off nostalgia, or, oh, look at this, we're trying to, bring this character back to you. You remember this? You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
the reason is because it's very easy money. They are doing it because all of those kids like me, who grew up in the '90s, that watched all those movies, a lot of them are adults now. A lot of them have kids, so they're gonna take their kids to see these remakes. Cause one, hey, when I was a kid, I liked this, and now my kid can see it in the theater.
It's not that easy.
Just watch the original.
Yeah,
solved.
your time is better off just renting out a theater and putting on the original. That's better money well spent, in my opinion.
I know the original Mulan, dude. I mean, it was captivating. I mean, some of the animation, the scenes in that movie are just.
It's beautiful.
You can't compare them to anything else.
Especially a lot of the animation with like all the smoke is like really beautiful in that movie, and the music is beautiful too. I mean, I really like obviously Reflection's amazing song. Everyone loves I'll Make a Man Out of You, and I really like A Girl Worth Fighting For. I think that's a very fun, cute song.
No, that is the beginning of the character. That is the start of the character. Like, that's what people want to see. We don't want to see, we're gonna make this a live action movie. These live action movies only work when it's done right. When people are behind it that actually care about the original content, care about the original character.
What I think a lot of people don't understand is a lot of these writers are only taking these projects and they're using these projects as stepping stones. It's the same thing that happened with a lot of comic books. A lot of these writers took comics as a stepping stone to get into Hollywood and bigger projects where they could write about things they actually cared about. Because none of these people cared about these characters.
No, of course not. And it's evident through the way they changed the things they decide to change. So for Mulan, one of the best things about Mulan is to show how hard she does have to work to catch up with the other men, because fact of the matter is that men are stronger than women, and she has to work hard to catch up with men who are training in the army. And she puts in the work, and she proves herself worthy. And in this, she has a magical, she just has chi. Because of her chi, she has always been amazingly powerful, and it's like, cool, you removed all of the hard work she would need.
That frustrated me so much because I've taken martial arts classes since I was like 5. That was like the earliest they would let me in. And I like all of the classes that I've taken. I started out with taking my classes from this Chinese couple. And they would talk a lot about all of these weird concepts that I wasn't familiar with, that not even my dad was familiar with. And my dad has almost always been the smartest person I know. And, like, the idea of chi, it's not what they made it out to be in that movie. Like, they turned it into a magical power, and they don't have the same concept of witches in Japan as people do in the West.
Yeah, and then the annoying thing about them,
they don't have that equivalent.
The annoying thing about them having the witch thing and the phoenix and her having chi is that the reason they removed Mushu was supposedly so they could have a more realistic story, and yet you have this bitch being like, yes, she has the most bestest chi in the world. It's like, okay, I guess, if you want. It's like, why?
I think it just kind of makes a mockery out of it.
100%. I think so.
And then they filmed it next to Uyghur Muslim camps where they're like, it's concentration camps. And they thank the Chinese government.
No, and it wasn't the
film in these areas.
Wasn't the actress who played Mulan also like anti-Hong Kong too? And that was like a whole controversy as well. It was like, holy shit.
I'm not completely sure. I don't know all of the issues with it. I just know about the Uyghur Muslims. And like, the Chinese government likes to they've been wiping out a lot of ethnic minorities for a very long time. And
Okay.
just
Aside
And before you
from
ask me
that,
again,
from the history,
estoy bien.
if you don't want to play the role, if you don't want to really get
Let's
into
get out to the city.
who the
See what's
character
going on.
is, and you know,
Maybe we'll
Snow
find
White
Lee while
is
I'm
a
at it.
perfect example.
oh, that
Why the
one was
fuck-
just so disrespectful.
Why the fuck are you doing it? What do you think is gonna
Exactly.
happen?
Yeah,
Why
like
are you doing it?
like that new chick who's gonna be playing Snow White. Where she's like,
Yeah.
Rachel Zegler.
yes. Oh, I've
Yeah,
only
Rachel
seen the
Zegler.
movie one time. Oh my god, I remember when I went on the dark ride at Disney World. It was the scariest thing. Like, how is this for kids? It's like, can you like shut the fuck up and quit? You clearly don't care.
I remember
Oh, hold on.
when I was little, I didn't really like Snow White. I didn't like her dress. That was my issue with her.
That's funny.
Overall, yeah, my mom had made me some of the Disney princess dresses to play dress up in, so that's what my sister and I did a lot. I was a tomboy, but I also did a lot of girly things. I enjoyed a lot of girly things.
Right.
But no, like when you're a kid, you might not like the Snow White movie because you don't quite understand how she's actually helping herself.
Right.
But she's running away from danger, which is the only thing she can do in that situation. She's making the best out of a bad situation by choosing to live out in the woods, take care of these men who have taken her in and allowed her to live in their home. And yeah, she gets saved by a prince. But you know,
You were saying?
the choice is given. I'd rather have the prince kiss my comatose body than
music technology program in the state.
die in a coma.
What if Dopey was your true love and he had to kiss you awake?
I don't care. I like funny guys.
Well, if you don't like the material, if you don't like the character you're playing, maybe you should talk to the people who are making the movie and go, hey, you know, maybe we should make this character something else, not Snow White. Make it something else.
Yeah, let's make a new character.
Yeah.
But the other thing that annoys me is that that Rachel girl clearly doesn't even know what she's talking about because she's like, it's not gonna be about the love story. The original movie isn't about the love story. Is like a B plot. The guy shows up at the beginning, and then she sings a song about him, and then he shows up at the end. He's literally like a B plot of the movie. He's not that important.
It's called Snow White. It's not called the prince who saved Snow White.
Yeah, it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Those are like the parts that everyone cares about. The prince, like, and
He's
like
literally only called Prince Charming.
I don't even think he is
That is
called
all
that.
he's ever called.
I think in the very first movie when you get to the credits, I don't even think it says Charming. I think it just says the Prince.
Prince.
he doesn't even, because I think it's Cinderella's princess who gets called Prince Charming.
It might be. They might both be Prince Charming for all I know, because they're not very important princes.
No, they're not.
I'd say the most important princes are
Prince Eric.
Adam and Prince Eric too.
Prince Adam. That's
Prince
from
Eric, and
Sleeping
Prince
Beauty, right?
Philip.
No, Prince Philip is Sleeping
No,
Beauty.
Sleeping
Which one's
Beauty
Prince Adam?
is Prince Philip. The Beast.
Oh, Sherry, I'm never gonna call him Adam. All right, he's the Beast. All right.
Well, who's the Beauty and the Beast prince?
Apparently, that's Prince Adam.
It's Adam.
Okay.
But I mean, he's Beast.
Beast, yeah. That's what I know him by.
Even in the Kingdom Hearts games, that's all he's known as. He's just Beast.
Dude, I mean, we can go on and on about Kingdom Hearts. Like, I love Kingdom Hearts. Oh my
Same.
god.
Except 3. If I had the time and the editing skills, I would make like a Mauler type video on Kingdom Hearts 3. The things
So
I
what
have to
happened
say.
What happened with Kingdom Hearts 3? Like, Square Enix just didn't want anything to do with it, or what?
I think it was simply just that Tetsuya Nomura really does have like full control over it, and I do like Tetsuya Nomura for a lot of things, but man, he's like, the thing with Tetsuya Nomura is, my theory is that he got kind of tired of Kingdom Hearts, so he used Kingdom Hearts as a vehicle to transition to Final Fantasy Versus 13, which is the game he wanted to make, but then that was canceled and turned into Final Fantasy 15. There's like a lot of evidence behind it too, that is like the case. Like there were even like
I completely forgot.
I think there was like one interview where he was like considering that the Disney characters weren't going to be that important anymore to Kingdom Hearts, along with the fact that he barely put any Final Fantasy characters in 3 because he felt they weren't important either.
Was there any in Kingdom Hearts 3? Was there any?
The only reference to, and this is before DLC, the only reference to a Final Fantasy character is at the very start when you're in the Olympus world. They talk about how Hades has tried to be a dick before. Obviously not in those words, but how Hades has tried to fuck shit up before, and he used different means, and it was a pretty cool actually way of telling the story because it was very much in the style of the movie, but basically that he used other pawns before in his attempts to take over Olympus, and one of the statues that it shows is that of Clouds, and that was the only reference in the entire game to a Final Fantasy character. Now in the DLC, after everyone complained about it, then they added all the Final Fantasy characters that are in Hollow Bastion to like Merlin's house in Hollow Bastion, well, Radiant Garden, whatever you want to call it. And it's just like, it's just not what people wanted. I mean, like, the thing that annoyed, so one of my biggest complaints about Kingdom Hearts 3 is this is supposed to be the culmination of all the games that came before, right?
Yeah.
So why didn't we get to go to Destiny Islands? Why didn't we get to go to Traverse Town? Why didn't we get to... You have scenes in Radiant Garden. Why didn't we get to go there? There's all these loose ends that we never really got to complete. What happened with Cloud and Sephiroth? What happened with Leon and his gang trying to restore Radiant Garden? Like, none of that gets answered in any way or capacity. And these are original story threads for Kingdom Hearts. They're not just like... You could say the same arguments for Disney worlds that don't come back, like, oh, what happened to Quasimodo? It's like, we've seen the movie, we know what happened to Quasimodo, who cares? But the Final Fantasy, the thing that makes the Final Fantasy characters, I think, important to Kingdom Hearts is because, yes, his name is Cloud, right? But he's not Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. He is Cloud from Kingdom Hearts. He has a different story. He has a lot of similarities, but it's not quite the same. And that's what makes it interesting. And as someone who grew up with those games, I was invested in where that story was going, and we just never got a conclusion. Because the game's already done. We're not gonna go back to it in Kingdom Hearts 4, especially with how crazy the story's gotten now.
Yeah. Also, it was a good, you know, dipping your toes in each. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, oh, you're supposed to fight Cloud, dude. I mean, it was kind of a like a test, you know what I mean? And the test in Kingdom Hearts 3 was just not there, and that's why I didn't even bother, because I heard it was all Disney, you know, and they took all these impactful characters out of it, and it was just kind of blah.
Yeah, and the pacing of the story was really weird, because so the reason you're going to the Disney worlds is because you're trying to find the power of waking in order to be able to wake up Ventus, but like you don't get the power of waking until after you finish all of the Disney worlds, and you don't even learn the power of waking through the Disney worlds. So it's really like, it ends up being like, wow, so I did go to all these Disney worlds just because it's Kingdom Hearts, and it didn't really affect the story in any actual way. It's just really kind of like, yeah, like, I mean, I don't want to keep going into it because I could literally talk about this for hours. I mean, like I said,
For years.
If I had the ability to, I could make like a Mahler style breakdown of Kingdom Hearts 3 where it would be like multiple hours long.
I mean, you could always make a video.
I feel like you could
I haven't been there in years.
prove.
When we were at the Bugle's old office.
Yeah, no,
that
that's the
would be a
thing.
great
If I had the free time, and like, I don't know how to edit, and I don't have the free time to learn how to edit, so if I had the money and the free time to write a script and get an editor and all that stuff, that is like, I would actually, because I do like, I mean, anyone that's watched me long enough knows I like to talk about media, and especially like games and movies and stuff. and depending on the topic, I can be very opinionated on certain things. And I would like to make like review content as well, along with my. I still like making parodies, and I'm probably gonna keep making those because I like making music. But like I just don't have the time to make something that big, and I wouldn't want to make a shorter video talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 because I just have so much to say. But that's definitely like something that's in my wish list.
Like 10 1-hour videos.
Well, that's.
I mean, Mike. I know you don't have time, but you could take your time. You could take your time.
I'll definitely do it once I'm done with. So once I'm finished with school, then I'll have one less thing on my plate, and I'll probably use that extra free time that I'll have to start doing like extra things, like working on more video content.
Yeah.
I just heard 2 words.
But I mean, and I'm almost done too. I'll be done by next spring, so that's closer than And then another thing that I'm working on is so my band went into hiatus like earlier this year, and I haven't written a song in forever. But I just finished writing a song, which I've shown Sherry some of it, and I'm planning to try and get a demo ready.
It is good.
Thank you. I'm trying to get a demo ready and see if I release that on Thanksgiving. And it'll pretty much be like the first part. It'll be the first song from like a solo project that I'm gonna do.
Give me a hint.
The solo project, it's gonna be like, it'll be like my new band basically, but it's more of like a solo, kind of like, like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers or Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. Like they're solo acts, but they have a band.
Wonder if I could find that signal.
So is this like a critical video? Is this like a critical band like Penguins?
No, it won't be a comedy. No, it won't be a comedy thing. It'll be like, it'll be music. It'll just be like regular, music. Like what I was doing with Gray Street, but it's just a solo project now.
Okay.
But I'll be releasing it on this channel. It'll be like a side project of this channel where like the main thing is obviously the parodies that I'm still doing and like my streams, and then also I'll be releasing music, and I'll probably release that music on like Spotify and stuff as well.
Can you get one for me?
And it'll be and then once I make enough songs, I'll probably start doing like live shows here where I live, and by then I'll obviously like gather a band to play with me, but it'll pretty much be like my stuff. Like I'll pretty much be in charge of it.
How you were missing the fair for volunteer work, and he asked for a phone call with you.
Okay. You growing your beard back or what?
Yes, it is steadily growing back. I had to shave it because I was the penguin for Halloween.
You were the penguin? That's funny.
Yeah. I did like a mix of the Arkham version and a few other ones.
No, I'll make it work. That's me.
That's funny. Holy crap, I can see it.
So, tell me about yourself. What do you do for fun?
Well, dude, this was a good combo, man.
Yeah, thanks for calling in.
Yeah, of course. Spider-Man sucks. Okay. No, I like Spider-Man. Okay, I like Spider-Man.
I'll call you later.
Holy shit!
No.
I just need to. I want like a Batman Beyond type thing. Like, give me something new.
I would love like an Invincible game, honestly. I feel like that would go hard.
That'd be cool.
Those guys out of the way. Let's see where that tracker signal leads.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fucking sick.
And someone mentioned Static Shock earlier. If a Static Shock game done well would be based. Beards suck. Sherry, you're the only one who says I look better without my beard.
Ooh.
You and like two other IRL friends. Everyone else hates me without my beard.
You know what I want to see? Like Static Shock would be really good, like a movie, or like a Metroid movie.
Metroid movie would go so hard.
Like, why the fuck haven't they made a? I've been wondering this. Why haven't they made a Metroid movie? I mean, if there's anything like women's empowerment, that's the movie to make.
I imagine as long as the Nintendo movies keep doing well, which I don't know how I feel about that live-action Zelda movie, but if the Nintendo movies keep doing well, we'll eventually get a Metroid movie, like for sure.
Oh yeah, a Metroid movie would just I mean, fuck. I mean, you could make it all CGI. You could make it all computer generated and be fucking good. You know what I mean? You would make money from that. I don't understand why you need to see an actual person do it. I mean, when I think of that Final Fantasy movie, the Spirits one.
Oh, the Spirits Within.
The Spirits Within. I mean, a lot of people hate that movie. Okay, let me. Okay, just give me a break here. Okay, a lot of people hate that movie, but holy fuck, man! I mean, at least it was something original. At least it was something like that you could look back on and go, you know, I kind of want to watch that movie. I don't know what came over me. I remember that movie. I kind of want to watch it now. You know what I mean?
Going to carry me? Sure.
I mean,
I've carried people.
I don't know. Just make something original. Just stop banking off nostalgia. It's just so pathetic. Like, what is the point? If you're not making any, if you just learn. What is with these Hollywood dipshits? And they're not learning from all these motherfuckers losing money. I don't understand it. Just make something original.
Teacher, Miss Ferguson,
how hard is that?
back with us.
No,
safe
it's
not
and
hard.
sound.
I agree.
To
My
show
cape
our
is kind of going crazy.
It is my
If you're gonna
honor
dump
to declare Spider-Man the
$800,000
official
into a movie,
hero of
fucking
Brooklyn
make it CGI.
Visions.
Who gives a fuck? Make it good.
You are always welcome.
I agree. No,
You know?
Thank you.
And now, back
That's
to the
all I
clan.
got. I
We've
appreciate
got a
the calling,
robotics
bro.
no, yeah.
demonstration
If
to
you
do.
ever want to call in again, you know, you're in the Discord server now, so you're
All right.
you can.
Hell yeah. This was fun.
Yeah,
All
thank
right,
you.
Well, have a good one, guys.
Peace.
Have a great one. And I hope you call in
Bye.
again.
I will.
Hi, Miles. I appreciate your dedication to interviewing, but I can tell you were clearly busy with something important. Mr. Sinclair put in an excellent word for you, as did Principal Evans. So let's do this right and meet this week on campus. In
Oh,
person.
that turned out pretty well.
Yeah. I'm so
I
fucked.
fell
right now.
down, running back up the stairs back into my house when I went outside. But I'm doing better than my neighbor. She drove home drunk.
Oh God. How drunk are you right now, Sherry?
Someone's asking their special one.
I don't know.
Well, how many shots have you done?
Did they overdo it like
4.
one of those gender reveal
Okay, perfect.
things?
That's where we're at.
Sounds less dramatic than that.
Why couldn't
I think it's kind of sweet.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, on my way.
Because writers nowadays are lazy and just have no confidence in their work. True. All right. What do we think of this Brooklyn 2099 suit?
Very ghetto.
I like this black.
Not a fan.
That orange one, no.
The orange one? Yeah, I really don't.
You know
like
what
this
it
one.
reminds me of?
What?
Did you ever have like toys that would light up?
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of like the toys where you press a button and they light up.
But it's the future, Sherry.
It's not the future. It's 2006.
No, it's 2099. You wouldn't know, okay? You haven't been there.
It's
Like,
1984.
It's 2006.
It's literally 1984.
Dude, so true.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I don't want it to be 1984.
Well, it is, and it's your fault. Oh my God, Sherry! I just saw what you posted.
What did I
Wait,
post?
what? Oh, the thing.
The citrus reamer.
The reamer.
Yeah.
All right. What new suit does
Does
Peter
that
have?
look like a citrus ramer to you?
Not
To
quite.
me, it looks like something else.
Yes.
The amazing suit.
The amazing suit.
It's amazing.
What do you think of Peter's butt in this suit, Sherry?
Mid.
What about in this suit?
Oh, it's
Mid.
worse.
You can't even see his ass here. Hold on.
Yeah,
Damn,
exactly.
he has no ass here.
No ass game.
What about his bull? Anyways.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, what about here? Sherry is too honest.
His thighs look nice.
That's what I love about Sherry. Sherry is
That's
an
a good
honest
trait.
gal. I'm gonna use this suit.
Honesty
Yo, what's up,
is
Cheesy
the
Thick?
best policy.
True. Honesty, such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue.
You know where I learned honesty is the best policy?
Where did you learn that, Sherry? What are you? What are you laughing for?
I've been joking.
Wait, what? I don't think it came out what you
I've been
said.
joking.
Chris is mine this time.
I learned that in prison.
Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to wake you up.
Yeah, what were you in prison for?
You don't have to fight about this.
Dog.
Hey man, how is the game going for you? Is it better than the first? I've already beaten the game 100% twice. I would say it's not better than the first as it is right now. New Game Plus and DLC could change that, but they are pretty close, I'd say. But I think story-wise, I do prefer the first one, and gameplay-wise, I edge a little more towards this one, but they're closer than I thought they would be.
Let's crush this.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the game overall. Like, it's not a Kingdom Hearts 3 for me. And I'm glad I got the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say Edge.
Yeah, buddy?
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of Blue Beetle. That's what was bothering me.
Oh, this suit? Oh, I can kind of see that. I liked Blue Beetle, actually. It was an okay movie.
I wonder if whoever was following him is still out there.
I haven't watched it yet. I was under the impression that Blue Beetle was actually supposed to be Native American, not Hispanic.
And how did that...
Although Hispanic and Native American are the same thing genetically.
Right.
Oh, are you calling us weak? Is this what I'm hearing?
Damn, Sherry.
Because that's true.
Hispanic is just mixed race.
Hispanics are your... Okay.
Side missions still bad? Side missions are actually, I think, better in this game for the most part. A lot of them are pretty good, and they leave a lot of, they have a lot of good endings that kind of hype me up for the future. What are your thoughts on... You know what? No, I'm not going to say that, actually.
Dude, they ain't in
Change
eugenics.
my mind.
Mike, say it. Say it.
Because people keep saying edging in the chat. Someone was going to be like, what are your thoughts on edging?
That's hot.
Jesus.
Damn.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. So then are you a are you in support of
It's
no
no
November
nutting.
by that logic?
It's no nutting. Come on now.
I don't nut.
Well, yeah, that's the point. They don't nut. They're just edging the whole month.
Nut. Oh, look, I got this. What the fuck?
What?
That's from Doc server.
What
I
the
just
fuck?
looked up nut, and that's what came up.
Should be able to move.
Play it again. What did it say?
Hold up. Let me look at nut.
You know what, Mike? You should close out the stream with Dick Down in Dallas.
I'd rather not.
I need to be convinced for that, Sherry. I am not doing that.
Bro literally got a ponytail. What the fuck?
This'll keep the will in place.
Suggestions, but they're gay. Literally.
Can't hide from me.
A friend wants me to rewatch Star
Good
Wars.
luck,
Wish me
Cheesy
luck.
Thick.
Watch 4, 5, and 6 first. No, you know what? Watch it in this order. Watch 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and then 6. And then pretend the sequels don't exist. And then you'll be happy.
Hey, Miles.
That doesn't sound right.
Just watch 1, 2, 3.
What do you mean, just watch 1, 2, 3?
Just watch the prequel. There you go.
Those are the ones my mom likes the most. And my mom grew up when they were coming out.
Well, your mom's wrong. 4 and 5 are obviously the best ones.
Your mom is 13?
My mom grew up as a hot nerd. You can't tell her she's wrong.
Your mom is 13?
Well, your mom is... Wait a minute, hold on.
The fuck?
I don't care if your mom grew up as a hot nerd. I don't know her as a hot nerd. I don't even know her at all, okay? I only know her daughter, okay?
Mom was blonde and blue-eyed. Otherwise, she looks like me. Except thinner when she was younger.
I don't know why you think this will change my mind, Sherry.
I think it would.
No, I don't just change my opinions over someone's attractiveness.
I think you do, Mike.
Oh yeah, you want to prove that theory?
I've already proved that theory.
Okay, alright, good one.
I said a specific Spider-Man suit was sexy, and you picked it.
I didn't pick it because of your looks.
Wait. Banger.
Who else in here can do Monica voice?
That, again, that doesn't have anything to do with me. I picked the suit because you're my friend, and you liked the suit.
Yeah?
Yes.
Or was it because I said that suit is sexy?
The suit being sexy would have no effect on me. I'm not wearing the fucking suit.
You're furry?
Oh my god.
Yes, he is.
No, I am not. Wait, you're not supposed to comment?
I didn't say it, so it's fine.
No, Sherry, I don't appreciate these loopholes that you're taking, okay?
I didn't say it.
You affirmed it.
Okay, y'all are done.
Am I not allowed to affirm the truth?
You are allowed to affirm the truth. That's not the truth.
Prove to me it's not the truth.
How do I prove a negative?
So we're not going to this fucking semantics.
Where were you June 17th?
Where were you January 6th?
June 7th. Where was I June 17th?
I was in bed.
What are you talking about?
He asked where I was January 6th, and I told him.
Bed.
I was in bed.
I was in bed too. I think I had COVID at that time.
Alright, time to have my watch night. See you all
Oh, I
later.
just had the day off. I remember one year, some crazy guy came into the 7-Eleven. He told me that the world was going to end. And I had the next day off, and I said, I hope it does. It didn't end, and I was very sad.
Damn.
I had to come back to work. But, you know, the world was supposed to end the following Wednesday, and it didn't. And I am mad.
Why would you want the world to end?
I wanted to sleep.
The world ending is not you sleeping, it's you dying, Sherry.
Well, it's the same thing.
I know,
you go to
but
sleep
I get to
forever.
permanently sleep.
I don't know about that.
I had to go back into work.
What if you dream about work? Isn't that just...
I thought you
the
said
same
you've been
thing?
enjoying work recently.
Yeah, work at my current job, not
Oh.
at the 7-Eleven.
Sorry,
I hated the 7-Eleven.
You're
My
right,
my boss showed me his penis.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes,
Goddamn,
sorry,
I didn't know that you had that in you.
I got confused over which job you were talking about.
I was talking about the 7-Eleven.
Well, no, now yes, now that is abundantly clear to me.
My current boss is a woman, and she would never do that.
But what if she did?
Well, I hope she did. I hope that isn't the case.
That would be quite the twist, wouldn't it?
Indeed, it would.
Was he cut? Is what Vicky is asking you.
Are you asking if he was circumcised?
I guess that is what she's asking.
Yes. He's Middle Eastern.
Not my birthday, guys.
So it was Mudahar. God fucking damn it.
Oh god.
He's from Pakistan, not India.
Not pack. No.
Not Pakistan.
He's also like 450 pounds.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So how could you see it then?
You don't want to know.
Okay. Wow. Well, what
I
happened?
just came to get a carton of cigarettes, and he took out his penis.
And what happened after that? Did you quit after that?
I got the cigarettes and I brought them out front. I told my dad, and my dad let me quit.
Okay, perfect.
See, I'm a good Christian woman. I ask my daddy what I can and can't do.
I mean, I would hope you would. I would just hope, regardless of whatever kind of woman you are, I would hope you would quit after something like that. But thankfully, your dad let you.
You guys waiting around for me?
That was around the time that I met you, Mike.
Was it? Oh my goodness.
It was Mike. What the?
It was not me.
Mike's Mexican.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I would
guess.
never do something like that to Sherry, anyways.
You're thinking of the wrong type of brown wing ski.
It happens all the time.
Vicky says 80-30's cousin.
I don't know. It seems like they are all cousins.
Mike. Mike, stop showing your dick. I would never do that.
What do you think he's going to pull the project now?
Feel for the guy.
Oh my god. I'm too fucked.
Toxic, he was circumcised.
I've got a report that Lance was kidnapped.
That Lance? He could be anywhere. Who took him?
No clue.
Also, supposedly, he practices Islam.
Attempted all week.
But I don't think in Islam you're supposed to show your schlong to your employees.
No, I don't think that's.
They only show it to Allah.
Exactly.
Dicks out problem.
Also, I don't think you're supposed to have sex with married women in Islam.
Yeah, you get stoned for that.
That's all he was doing.
That's haram. Okay, not a Jew then. I would never show my dick to unsuspecting women at 7-Eleven.
Don't you
Well,
guys
that's
have like
good.
a huge game against them tomorrow? That's the whole point.
He would bring women into his office in the back.
Oh no.
Still surprised he could fit in that office, honestly.
I mean, I remember you've told me a lot of horror stories about that 7-Eleven. But I don't recall you telling me this specific story.
No, I kept it quiet because, like,
I'm sure that note leads to the Stewart building, but we can't access the roof. See why we called you?
I was
Yeah, I'll look around.
just uncomfortable with
Well,
it.
no, yeah, of course. That doesn't surprise me.
Wait, the Stewart building? Wonder why the Midtown kids took Lance
Now I'm
there.
willing to make fun of it because it's funny now. Even
No.
though he slept with my mother.
What?
Why the Stewart building?
Is your mom there? What is going on?
The lair
It's
seems
literally the
unfolding.
tipster meme. We're literally recreating the tipster meme now. What is going on?
Actually, he genuinely did sleep with my mother.
RJ left another note.
And I told my mother that that was the most pathetic thing she's ever done.
And what did she say?
I know.
She was not very happy with me.
Wow. I don't imagine she would be.
Sweet.
But you were probably
I'm
right.
sure that old box won't mind if I just give it a little love tap.
Okay, what the fuck is the 7-Eleven story? Oh look, P-Man posted in the Discord.
We BIPOC artists are birds
E-Man, ill.
to find the next clue, all a band together.
Not She-Man?
No, not she.
Oh.
Haley's the art expert. Let me give her a call.
I heard you're looking for Lance. Did you find him?
I'm not good. Like, his mom is like
Midtown's making us work
72
for it,
years old,
But I could use your help. Send me a
and
pic.
she's a lovely Muslim woman, and
Birds of a
I
feather.
have no issues with her.
There's a bunch of BIPOC murals at Rodney and 3rd. Don't know what Alaband means.
Bunch of
though.
BIPOC murals.
How old you want?
That thank you was plenty.
That makes me
But I'm
sick.
always down for coffee.
You got it.
No, I've already gone above and beyond with finding somebody else's mom and fucking them.
Oh my god.
Ton of murals here. Gotta be a hidden message on one of them.
How we doing?
I'll find Lance soon. I think.
If you bully me,
Midtown's hidden messages
I am
live
liable
around town.
to find
Right
your
now I'm at
mother.
Rodney and 3rd. Try to
What
find
the
next
fuck?
clue.
Where Anders Ollivand's painting is? Makes
Bro,
sense.
stop showing stop showing
Midtown
Trump. What the
mentioned him in
fuck?
clue. Who is he?
Evie's own premier art prodigy turned research fellow at the Musée de la Vie in Paris?
What if someone's
Maybe
bullying
Midtown's
you in
jealous they don't have
retaliation
an
to
alum
you
like
bullying
that.
them?
If you bully me, I will
Self-defense.
find your mom and I will sleep with your mom.
My mom would never do
Self-defense.
that.
Wait, who won? I was laughing too much. I missed the fight.
Who won what?
Well, the Brazilian won.
The competition is stiff, but your tactics are stale. The greatest in the region.
No,
should
but
soon prevail.
some guy who bullied me in high school,
Hey Haley. Got another clue
he was
for
just
you.
really nasty and mean, and he lied about me to a bunch of people.
If it's
So-
about another mural, you might want to try
His mom kept coming into the 7-Eleven where I worked, and she had divorced his dad by that point.
Mm-hmm.
And she showed me a bunch of the modeling shit she had done, and she showed me her nude photos.
Oh damn.
Like she's doing, like, I guess the classier version of OnlyFans, where in order to get her nude
Ugh,
photos you have to go
pretentious.
through a photographer.
2 murals this time?
Good night, Toxic. Thanks for watching.
Midtown really doesn't want us to find Lance. Good thing Brooklyn Visions has Spider-Man on their side.
Good night, Toxic. But yeah, she kept coming into the 7-Eleven where I worked, and she seemed very interested, so who am I to say no?
Oh.
Man,
This 7-Eleven was very unhinged.
this setup is impressive.
Yeah, I want to know where this is at. No, I really don't.
Ridiculously impressive.
It's because we're all white trash.
Oh.
How'd they even have time to set this up? Maine.
I think after this mission, I'm gonna call it a
Main
night,
Street
y'all.
has hundreds of locations. I need more
That's
details.
probably smart.
Wait, why didn't the second one light up? Must be more to do. Red and blue flags. Could there be 2 paths?
But for all my fellow people out there trying to succeed this November, just know, you know, you're not alone.
So there are
You're
2 paths then.
you're all
Gotta
bikers,
hand
all
it
right?
to
And
Midtown.
me, Mike the
They
Bike,
spent some serious time
I'm
on
the
this.
strongest, okay? And I have not failed yet, so you have nothing to worry about.
Don't bother.
Don't listen to Sherry, all right? She's trying
Stop
to...
watching porn and your life will be 100% better.
That's probably true.
Porn is bad for you.
What about hentai?
That's also bad for you.
What if you already flunked it? I mean, if you already flunked it, then who cares?
Finally.
Go all
Just, you
out.
know, don't...
1121 Main Street.
Again, don't watch porn.
That must be where they're hiding.
You don't have to
Again,
watch
kill
porn to
yourself.
fail, right?
Hey, Miles.
I feel like that's the reason why most men would fail.
Potentially, but like if you have a significant other, your significant other could make you fail.
And the whole point of November was not supposed to be about. It's about porn addiction and testicular cancer.
Yes, but that's not how we work, okay? That's not how things work in this generation of people, alright? Once it becomes a challenge, the meaning doesn't matter anymore. What matters is winning.
Whoa, Spider-Man? Guess PB couldn't figure it out on their own.
Thanks for the fun
Uh-oh.
games.
Miles is holding a furry suit.
It's over, Mike. It's over.
Mike is a furry confirmed.
Why? Why am I a furry
On my way
confirmed?
back. And I'm bringing a fluffy friend.
You're hanging out with a furry.
I'm not. I'm saving their
Is
mascot.
this one of the suits?
No. Thank God.
Anyway, hurry back. We're all ready for him.
On my way.
Sherry to her bully. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for your lunch money, I can tell you I don't have it. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. If you don't stop bullying me now, that'll be the end of it. No, if you stop bullying me now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for your mother. I will not pursue her. But if you don't, I will look for your mother. I will find her. And I will fuck her. Very good, Teddy.
Hey, to be fair, I've only done that once.
Oh my god. But you said you would do it again.
Lance!
I will do it again.
What if someone is bullying you but not in a mean way?
Just in time for the game.
Saving Lion Maker.
Loving the Sherry lore drop?
Yeah, we're learning so much today.
For real, even stuff I didn't know.
I've got some interesting stories occasionally.
I think you have a lot of interesting stories, Sherry. But I think
once got accused of being a boyfriend stealer.
I can't do this alone.
this sounds familiar.
And
You might need some spider
I've
help.
never stolen anybody's boyfriend.
Right.
You just embraced it.
The clues, the screens, the art,
Fuck
the people,
it.
everything has to be perfect.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I got you.
Look at this nerd.
This guy's gay. Alright, we're gonna end the stream here. Alright.
You're gay, Mike.
You're gay,
You're
Sherry.
gay.
Fuck you.
You
Alright.
felt
No, thank
nothing.
you.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off the call. Thanks for joining me, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Adios.
Alright, everybody. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. And make sure you guys watch out for tomorrow. A new parody is coming out. And should be it's gonna be on Just Pearly Things, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I will see you guys. I might stream tomorrow. It's a maybe as of right now. But anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.